for mature audiences.
I'm sure that's not annoying to you.
No, that's that'll entertain our Zoomer audience.
I was going to say, to anyone that's left, welcome to the real BBC.
You mean to anyone who stayed?
To anybody that stayed
If you've
with the real BBC. We got a poll going on immediately. There is a war. There's a war raging.
A war.
A war. You quite low, Gary. Can you pop
My
yourself
God,
up?
you guys are bitching all the time. I'm out of sync. I'm low. What do you want from me?
You're back in sync now, or is it N sync?
Bye, bye,
Oh.
bye, bye. Is that an N sync?
Bye.
I don't know because I'm not.
I don't
gay.
know.
Yeah.
You went to it real fucking quick. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure we know he's not gay. I'm definitely
not gay.
Is it an N sync song? Ba 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 ba. I mean, what? No, wait. Hey,
What?
wait.
What?
Is that an N sync song? I don't
Well,
know.
that's only something that gay people would know.
It's every character in Starfleet Academy. So that.
Sorry, only 5 people came out last episode. It's okay. It's all good.
Is that it? There's still like 4 more to go.
Yeah, I know. I was talking to Gary on the phone. I was like, Gary, 5 people came out last week. He's like, what? It's like 5. And then we're going through the wall. We're just like, well, the gay Klingon and the guy from the War Council, they haven't proclaimed it yet. They just gave themselves the I want to suck your dick eyes. That's all, you know. So they're gonna get it on. And then, hey, guess what? Tig Notaro is playing a lesbian.
What?
I'm not lying.
That's crazy, man.
Swear to God, Tig Notaro is playing a sarcastic lesbian.
Yeah, don't accidentally mix up the first 2 letters of her name.
Tig Notaro is playing.
I think they would get Notaro.
Get Notaro.
Get
Notaro.
Get is still a good insult, and I learned that from Harry Potter of all things.
Get. Yeah. We need to bring that back as we need to use that more.
Used to be like, didn't Hale and Pace used to use Git a lot?
It's a good one.
Stupid Git.
I think Spike uses Git a bunch in Buffy.
Yeah, he does.
You can bring it back.
Yeah, let's make Git great again.
Let's do it.
So, in my usual adventures to pulling up chat, I've just sent you a picture there as I type in your channel, and clearly I did it too quickly, and 2 letters were flipped. 2 letters were flipped. Look at the result it gave me.
Wow. Well, it is a live channel, in all fairness. As heel versus Baby Yafas. And then Ahmed Kannel comes up. Good evening, everyone. Silent live video. Like, what?
I thought that was really fucking funny.
That's where the audience is gone.
I was like, come on, search browser. What do you think I meant? Like,
Quartering's going to do a video on that and go, we see, this is where heel versus babyface audience has gone. It's gone to Ahmed live stream.
Ahmed Yan shall steal all views, bro.
What are you fucking talking about?
Everyone's getting fuddled over there. Type in heel versus babyface. It's funny, by the way. It said you mean as heel versus babyface or whatever, but the first result is always Starfield as well. It's like you really have eaten that game. Like it's yours.
Like I don't want to be that guy. But I mean, that's You know how certain people
He's
always
gonna
like,
be that guy. Okay, just
He's gonna be
people
that
always
guy.
be
let
remembered
him
for
say this shit,
wanking
but he's
off.
gonna be that guy.
That's it, though. That's it. No, it's true. It's true. I will always be the Starfield pronoun guy to so many people. Like DSP will always be that guy that wanked off online.
What's Gary?
Gary is well, I don't know which Gary. AI Gary, regular Gary.
Yeah, which one? Oh man.
Gary's had right, Gary. I'm sorry to say this to you, but you've had certain moments of prominence with your Spock and whatnot. But you haven't had your defining moment yet, have you?
Let's talk about it.
I don't know if I will.
No, you probably. I don't know. I think it's something.
I am smooth and steady.
Look, that's enough about your privates.
There you go. Key to marriage for over 20 years.
Smooth brain and steady.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, right, ladies?
Mauler, yours is that.
All four of you out there, you know.
Yours is that Nicholson lass, isn't it?
And you know, every single time I am referenced in anything, they'll be like, he made a podcast talking about a woman, right? And I'm like, guilty.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, that was worse than talk about. Talk about it's the worst thing for me. But yeah, dude, you were making like news in the UK, like, and America, because I was flying in between the two.
Yeah.
And I spent my whole flight looking at people talking shit about Az and just laughing my ass off.
Yeah, then you got here and we're just being all chummy. I've got COVID because of fucking Quarter Black Garrett.
Yeah,
right? We're trying to just have this normal sort of, hey, we're meeting up together for the first time sort of thing. The whole fucking internet is going bonkers around me.
And we're eating,
Fox
eating at
News,
pubs.
all this kind of
stuff.
stuff.
I know. That's right. Fox News called you.
Yeah.
That's right. You're like, fuck them.
Yeah. Yes, I'm good, thanks. Appreciate you, but thanks.
It's still a bit of a retarded world that's like news.
Right. It was just like, oh my God. Yeah, I'm just like sweating like a Mexican. I'm sweating like a cast member from Starfleet Academy walking up the stairs, female, of course.
Yeah.
And everything's just like, everything's going on around me. And I'm just there trying to have breakfast with Gary, Melissa, and just trying to chill, you know?
Yep.
It was excuse me. It was a moment in time.
Yes.
It was a moment in time. Yeah. But that was fun. Yeah, but the chair thing, some guy, that's the problem though. The Gutfeld didn't do you a solid and go, this chap called Nerd Roddick. I
think it's funnier.
Some guy.
I'm fine with that. I thought it was
there is an angle, like he's trying to say, like any random person can pull this off and defeat, you know. Yeah.
Like,
but it would have been nice if you give him some credit. Yeah, you know.
It's fine. It's okay. Spock got credit. Now everybody wants him to be host of FNT, and I'm fine with it. To be honest with you, he'll be on time. It was fucking funny. The whole thing was funny. The whole thing was last minute, and I'm like, maybe I don't beat it. I don't know. It's been a while since I've done a share stream. I haven't done one on purpose.
It was in the bag. It was in the bag, dude. It was in the bag.
The bigger curiosity, we should have planned for it. We should have had as many of us stream at the same time with nothing, just to see how many streams.
I know. I was kicking myself. I'm like, God damn it! I knew this thing was coming out for 24 hours, and I didn't think about it until the next day. Shit.
If we did a coordinated,
we all streamed during it,
and all of us streamed an image of fucking one different, like a different character from Star Trek.
I got a bunch of Exo 6 figures. I could have picked any. So you know,
let's hope they do that.
7 of 9
season 2.
By the way, I like the way that Robert Picardo's, I mean, we'll get on to everything, but Robert Picardo's been going on about, people used to say that Voyager back in the day was woke, and he's like references one fucking article going, political Star Trek
talking about.
I know, nonsense. And I'm just waiting for the moment where he says, because he's been posting. He's been posting stuff. And I'm just waiting for that moment where I'm just like, okay, I'm going to reply to Robert. I'll probably take a block, but I'm going to say, Robert, you're on a show where Jerry Ryan's tits came to save you from cancellation.
Dude, straight up.
Which is true.
And they did, because they were glorious.
Magnificent. Magnificent memories.
People who hadn't seen the show heard about them.
They were on the show with arguably the best concept from Star Trek, and they fucked it up.
Yeah.
8 Ways from Sunday. I don't even know if you can do that, but they did it.
It was a really good concept as well, and they just turned it into regular
regular old Star Trek.
Yeah, regular Sunday afternoon.
Yep.
But I'm gonna wait, and that's gonna be probably a response to Robert, and it's gonna drive people mad. But it's
didn't
true.
he say? Oh, he was saying something about critics, and you're only basically. Oh, I can't remember what he said. But it was something about New York Times being legitimate, and they've been around a long, long time. So we're going to take them, and that's fine. This is why your industry is falling apart, because you only listen to the people who tell you what you want to fucking hear. Period. That's why your industry is falling apart. Those rags, those entertainment rags. Some of them, there was a time where they would have called you out, and they did.
Mm-hmm.
They did. Deadline. Until everything got bought up by the same company, and then they started it just turns into a feedback loop that turns into what? As a doom loop.
Oh,
a doom loop.
Doomscreen, yeah.
It always feels kind of annoying too, because these shows, these movies, whatever, how awful they are, it always takes a huge cycle for the people in part of it to ever be able to say, like, oh man, that was bad. Like, obviously they need to, like, they need the half-life to go down before they can be like, okay, yeah, I could be a bit honest about it now. But it's like, it'd be great if you could be more honest immediately, or maybe even on set. And what comes to mind so funny is Dakota Johnson with Madam Web. Like,
bless her heart. She rose so high in like, for me, in popularity. I'm like, oh, I like her. She's cool.
Which one was it? Was it Variety or Deadline? But one of them, as soon as Rings of Power season 1 was over, and they'd shielded it all the way through, they went, now that it's over, let's tell the truth. So let's tell the truth about
that
how
was it wasn't. Was it The Guardian? It was
it The Guardian?
It was the
one
Guardian.
Of the big ones.
It was Daily Mail or Guardian. It was one of those two. It was also one of the biggest Lord of the Rings channels on the platform. Nerd of the Rings.
It was people are saying it's The Guardian.
Was it The Guardian?
Yeah.
But Nerd of the Rings, like a year later, put out the honest review. It's like,
wow,
bro.
Do you think any of the
I wish his first one would say shill review. I'd have more respect.
Do you think any of the people who were brought to the castle, do you think any of them have seen it yet or not?
No, but they've seen House of the Dragon and probably Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
And the Harry Potter casting.
You know what? The girl who went My Girl Galadriel. But I'm like, you freaking insufferable. But in her next interview, when she's like, oh, I didn't watch it. I watched House of the Dragon. I'm like, I kind of like her.
Yeah. Oh, you know that they were
Harry Potter
encouraged.
Fans.
Is that the word? I don't know. They're encouraged. They were haram. They were encouraged to say certain points. Because remember, when the gay guy was just like, oh, I'll fix him. They did another take.
They did 2 takes.
Because one time he's using one hand, the other time he's using the other hand or something.
You say encourage, I say read a script.
Yeah, well, yes. Yeah. These are the beats that we want you to hear, or this is the script that we want you to say.
The only thing that was ad-libbed was the dude pissing in the corner at the castle that Jay Longbone caught, by the way. Credit to her. She fucking caught that.
Hail Jay.
And I'm like, she's like, is that guy pissing? I'm like, he's not pissing. He's just standing there on his, oh my God, he's pissing. He's literally pissing. And I'm thinking, the editor for this behind the scenes footage probably does pretty well at Amazon, probably makes, 150, 200, 250 a year. And you miss that? What the hell?
I never get that. I don't get how they missed the Starbucks cup in Game of Thrones or the.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Well, that's
the
what
icon on the Stranger Things thing.
Many people. When you have too many people on set, it creates this fucking chaos, and you miss shit like that. Think Scorsese would miss a fucking coffee cup?
Well, his editor wouldn't.
No.
His editor wouldn't. And that little troll would kick your ass probably on the set for leaving him. I mean, he'd try to. He'd hit you. You wouldn't feel anything because he's like 4'1".
God, that was a moment in time. I remember waking up to the Starbucks coffee cup scandal.
Oh yes,
those were good and bad times all at once.
That's probably like the 904th error in the list of biggest errors.
I could have lived with the coffee cup. And the water bottle. If it was a good ending, I'd have been fine.
If the season were amazing, we could have spent an hour conceiving of a reason why the Starbucks cup was there. It's a vision. It represents the future destruction of the kingdom through capitalism. Consumption.
Plastics.
It makes sense, guys.
Oh, that would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. Knights of the Seven Kingdoms. How are we getting on with that show? Is it 2 episodes in?
As we might be heading toward me and Gary telling you got to see it. I'm sorry, we're already there.
Here, and with this show, it's not like a Game of Thrones' House of the Dragon, where it's like major political conflict and multiple families, and it's going to leave you with an ending that's either unsatisfying or completely hanging.
Sorry, there'll be no spoilers. Don't worry.
If they adapt the 3 books that they adapt and just call it quits, you have 3 compartmentalized, enclosed beginning, middle, and end stories that end in a very satisfying manner to watch the 3 seasons and go, that was neat. That was fun.
It's not like season 1 of Game of Thrones or House of Dragon where it's like, oh shit, everything's about to explode. It's more like that's a completed anthology almost, and now we'll be moving forward in time until we hit the next one.
There will not be, exactly. There will not be a cliffhanger at the end. The season has an ending, and they go into the next story.
And again, no spoilers. It's just about a guy trying to be a knight. That's it.
He's really nice.
Well, I mean,
he's kind of
isn't a spoiler because this was on Game of Thrones, but we know Sir Duncan the Tall has 4 pages in the.
There's people who don't remember that. I'm just saying.
4 pages.
Which is you remember that because
a lot of people don't remember that.
What?
It's a casual line said by a character that a lot of people in chat will have seen that scene and didn't remember that was said.
Yeah, but Jamie's like seething.
I know.
So they say. He's like fucking seething in it.
I know.
And it sends Jamie on his arc.
Or his hand job.
His hark.
His hark.
It's not a fucking spoiler if it's already been out, you dipheads.
That's not, how this works. It's a show that's coming out right now.
Okay, so how long was the book out? Storm of Swords was out for what? 11 years before Game of Thrones? For the first
Gary,
season.
if someone's watching the show and the next episode is called The Red Wedding, you're not going to spoil it for them. Be like, oh, well, it's been out for 11 years, idiot.
Gary, like fucking weeks ago was talking about everything that fucking Dunk does, for fuck's sake.
Here?
When it becomes this and does that, we did it on the fucking real BBC or FNT, one of the 2.
Did I put up the spoiler panel?
Don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Ooh. It's all coming
anyway, it's really neat.
Anyway, it's apparently it's neat.
It's really good show. Really well made. It's short. It's very short.
If the last 4 is as good as the first 2, then we probably will be saying like you may as well just shotgun it because it's like it's a complete thing. Anyway.
Yep.
I have seen a few people just been like, couldn't get into it. Too slow, couldn't get into it.
I've got a friend who said that, and I've told him it's like, trust me, they're putting things in place. It's about to kick off. Don't you worry, it'll get super interesting. You just need to know everybody's pissed.
Like fast-paced actiony. That's not what it is. It's it's not. I don't want to spoil anything. Something happens next episode. That kind of
hey
sets everything in motion.
That's the next episode.
And hey, I was just saying, for every week you don't jump on the train is a week of discussion.
But we can't talk about
yeah,
it.
but I can't turn up to 2 o'clock. I mean, we can discuss it here, I guess. I can't turn it to a live. Although I did sneak into your live stream for a second this week for a few minutes. And there was like loads of people there.
Yeah.
There's like 6 of you.
Besides, this is the show we could talk about it again. We could be like, hey, Az, what do you think?
Yeah.
Like, I like the kids. Oh, it's really
We're
good.
saying we'd like to talk about the show we like with you if you just fucking watch it. Okay, that's what we're trying to tell you.
Remember, you can't even give us this face after Mobland. You can't.
You can't.
No, right.
No, so afraid of commitment, everybody.
There's a big difference between Mobland and Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is that's left wounds.
Yeah, but
wounds.
We all were.
But this is made by slightly different people. It's a completely different story, and it's about a nice, friendly man who has a complete story in 6 episodes. It's very different stakes.
And his little squire, who's great.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out next week on Gary's channel.
If the next episode's really good, then we're going to be really like pushing for you to watch it, probably.
Okay.
And then if you don't, we're going to call you names. And we're gonna tell everybody
take your lunch money. That's what I'm gonna
do. The comments just I love it when Mauler
lunch money
imitates Az.
I was just making a goof voice.
I know, but you'll suffer Starfleet Academy. I know. Watch Starfleet Academy, and then you watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms as a palate cleanser, and it works great.
I'm the king of cringe. That's my job. You know,
I will cringe, defend him on the notion. It's like, if someone said like you'll waste your time with that, but not watch a good show. It's like, well, but that's different. It's different things. As is obviously like he doesn't want to get scorned by a show that starts good and ends badly. Okay, he's been there too many times.
Yeah, when something's trash, it's trash all the way through. But when you go in with hope, then that
don't give me hope.
Yeah. That's what it fucking hurts. It hurts.
No, Starfleet Academy, we knew it was going to be shit. It was obvious. I've seen all Kurtzman Trek. So I'm like, this might be the worst. And it is the worst. And people are going, come on. Section 31 was the worst. I'm all, you're right, but this is longer. So therefore it's the worst.
Yeah. That was just a film.
That was just a film. That was barely 2 hours. I don't think it was even 2 hours. We've already gotten 3 fucking hours. All these episodes are really long. Really long.
What? Knights of the Kingdom?
No. No, Star Trek. No, Knights of the Seven Kingdom are the first episode is 42 minutes, the second one, and that's with credits. And the second one is like 32. It goes by like that.
Oh.
So you could sit down in an hour and watch 2 episodes. And it's
the
Star
Trek Academy
that way.
For episode 1, an hour and 15 minutes.
Jesus.
Episode 2
and it felt like 3.
I know. An hour. Episode 3, an hour and 5 minutes. The reviews are doing great. People are tuning in numbers, so I cannot fault it. You've been amazing.
I honestly can't believe it. I woke up this morning. I'm like,
you see, but that's just it. They know what they're coming. You see, they know what they're coming for. We are watching the terrible show to do the review. They're just coming for the fucking review. They know exactly what they're there for. They're there, like that, rubbing their hands, ready for that evisceration.
We have to admit something though.
Go on.
It's low hanging fruit. It's the lowest.
The lowest,
and it tastes
great.
But
Gary, I have to respond. I have to retort. Right? I absolutely agree with you because I was thinking this to myself yesterday. It's like this is the lowest hanging fruit possible, and then I said to myself, "Oh my God." I have 380,000 subscribers. That's it, and I'm punching down on Paramount Plus.
We are literally picking on a retarded kid.
Yeah, we are. I'm like, and if I'm punching down, then what the fuck is Drinker and Gary doing to this fucking show? But I'm like, I'm a tiny YouTuber and I'm punching down on a multi-billion-dollar corporation.
10 million an episode minimum. It might be more. It might be more.
And do you know what else I thought after I thought that? I thought, great.
No regrets.
Regrets.
Tastes great.
I have none.
End
like,
of song.
Bring on the next episode. Yeah, that's it. Song's over. Yeah, I'm just like, bring on the next episode. It's a day. It's a day of.
I wasn't going to review every episode. I'm like, nah, just wait till the end. And my the members kind of, they didn't talk. I talked myself into it, but a bunch of them were going, yeah, absolutely.
So you getting a million views a fucking review? Fuck that! You getting it done?
Yeah. What the fuck? People need a laugh. People need a laugh.
Leave Paramount alone. It's already dead.
No.
I've just put out a video today, just before this stream, of the fact that it can't even chart on its own streaming platform.
No.
But one of the things that I said in the video, go check it out after this stream, is the fact that this is a company that wants to buy Warner. This is a company that wants to buy Warner. They can't get Star Trek right. They can't get Halo right. So you think they're going to do right by the Warner IP?
No. And they let this see the light of day. I mentioned that. I'm like, this cannot be helping your sale at all. You right now are like, I'm trying to convince the Warner Brothers shareholders that Paramount is the better choice. And you have a show that is you have called, Ellison, your crown jewel, and it is being internationally mocked.
Yeah.
To the levels of, I mean, it's damn near at Acolyte levels.
I think it's worse than Acolyte.
I think it's surpassing it. I think it's actually, I didn't think this was possible, guys. I think it's
at
least
worse
early on.
Don't worry, Molly. I've already got that lined up.
Okay, so all they need is somebody to come out and do a diss track. I mean, that's
Robert Picardo. If Robert Picardo comes out with a diss track, I'm gonna fucking love him. I'm gonna be like, look, I don't care. This is fucking him. I want him with the big afro on. I want him in a fucking bra.
He's kind of doing his own version of it though, by continuing to go out and like he's an adult pretender. So this guy's like lifelong character actor, and he's a talented character actor. I'm not going to take that away from him, but he's also been relegated to kind of fan films, and that's what he's been doing. So this is his first big gig in a while. And then he's going off script, and he just sounds like a typical Hollywood actor when they go off script. Fucking moron, like a moron.
He's going on script for them though. That's just the thing. He's absolutely on script for.
Well, I think he's a true believer. Hang on.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. He's
like this. Did you see this? I'll share it.
Okay.
Did you see this? Isn't Robert Picardo. This is the chart for Samba TV.
Oh! I haven't seen the Samba.
Okay, one so this is the Samba TV chart. Remember that Starfleet Academy came out on the 15th of January, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, Can you click on the picture so it gets bigger?
Yeah,
that's what she said. Yeah, there we go.
Hey, Paramount Plus, Landman season 2, number 1. Great show, great finale, awesome. There's a couple of shows missing. Mahler can pick one right now. He's been talking about it for 6 weeks.
I am kind of curious. Why isn't Stranger Things there?
Stranger Things is not on this list at all. And it only came out 3.5 weeks ago. You know what else isn't on this list? Starfleet Academy.
I said as soon as that episode didn't materialize, all conversation on Stranger Things just died immediately.
Yep.
I think they did Game of Thrones. They killed the passion for the whole thing. And it's that line at the beginning of the doc where they say, like, oh, a bad ending can sour people on the entire thing. It's like,
Now then, we're back to Game of Thrones.
We are. Like, people still, you know what? I promise you, people still go back and rewatch Game of Thrones, and then the vast majority jump out, season 5 or 6?
Yeah, and it's not like it says that no one's going back or anything. It's just that there's nowhere near who would be going back if it ended well.
Yeah, I tried to equate yesterday. When we say no one, we don't, because I think some people on the internet might take things literally, like all the time. You know what I mean? So we don't mean actually no one, like it's zero. But it's so close to zero, it might as well be zero. That's what we mean. Okay. So
I had a moment like that, I think, on an EFAT where I said like Happy Gilmore 2 got referenced. I was like, fucking nobody saw that. And Rags was like, a lot of people saw that. I was like, yeah, I know that nobody isn't actually like I fucking saw it. I spoke to Drinker about it. Of course it's been seen.
We don't mean literally no one. Okay. It's okay. But yeah, so Landman, the Rip, his and hers, Pit, Fallout's in there.
Well, yeah, and there's no conversation online.
None. People are watching it, but they're not talking about it. It's
yeah.
So there you go.
And that's Amazon's only thing. Well, okay. Well, you take that, right, and I'll raise you this. I'll take your Somber and I'll raise you your Paramount Plus US top 10.
Oh,
for Sunday, January the 25th, my birthday, 2026.
Is it still Landman?
It's Landman.
It's still Landman.
And there's no
like a week later.
There's no Starfleet Academy.
No.
In the top.
When Ryan showed the chart, the week it came out, when it did chart like briefly, I think it hit number 2, and then it dropped down to like 7. And the show it was ahead of Tulsa King. Tulsa King's been done for months, for weeks, for months.
Wait, so
the barely beat it.
Top 10 overall from Amazon channels, is that just new releases in general? The one at the bottom there.
Paramount. This is just the top 10 in
the bottom one.
This one here.
It's got
top 10 overall from Amazon channels. Number 2. That's from Amazon channels.
Okay.
Is the days since the first episode came out? Is that what that means?
Don't know.
What is the days reference? Well, does that match? Did Star Trek Starfleet Academy come out 9 days ago?
The first episode came out. Yes. Yes. You mean this? Yeah. The first episode came out 9 days ago from the 25th of January.
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested by that bottom list because you got a bunch of stuff I don't even recognize. Coach Carter is on there as number 8.
Look, the fucking Running Man.
The Young and the Restless.
One below it.
The Young and the Restless.
Coach Carter.
What kind of list is this?
From Amazon
I like
channels.
Coach Carter, by the way. This is just like, what's that doing out there?
It's random.
But that's your
These lists are bullshit because, as you know, we proved it. The amount of people that watch these shows is so fucking tiny. They are deathly afraid of any of this information getting out because now they're selling to advertisers. Now they're selling, and they're like, well, this data is this, and they push, and they can't lie, but they can fudge. They can make, I think they lie. I think they lie all the time, but they're not supposed to. And especially because they have shareholders involved, blah, blah, blah. But the numbers are so small. That's why they never share them. Netflix is so dominant. You think they would share all their fucking numbers. They dominate the industry now to the tune of Netflix brought in more money in total than the entire fucking Hollywood film industry in theaters. Okay. Like that's how dominant they are. And they don't have the overhead of a Disney or a Hollywood. They don't have parks and cruise ships and all that other bullshit. They have servers, which are expensive, but that's it. That's it. I think they have a little studio, but of all streamers, there'd be the one that just whip their dick out in the fucking table and go, "Here are our numbers. Here we go." And they don't. They're very strategic when they tell you their numbers, but they don't show everything. And there's probably a lot of stuff working for them in the background. But if you equate a free episode, which got a couple 100,000 views, I think, for free. Now I want you to equate that data to something behind a paywall on Paramount Plus with a fifth, a third, not even a third, right? A quarter of the subscribers is Netflix. How many people do you think watch? Because Rachel Leishman's all the Star Trek fans already subscribe to Paramount Plus.
Why watch something
really?
for free when you can pay for it?
When you can pay for it, exactly. Which is
such a fucking retard.
I know. Why would a Star Trek? Wouldn't it be fun, like when Star Trek was good, to have a live stream where you're watching the episode and you can discuss it with other Star Trek fans? That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. But half of it was roasting. So what do you think it got on Paramount Plus? I'll be really kind. 80,000 people watched.
I think it's too much. I think that's too much by a lot.
By a lot. Okay, drinkers first video in the first 2 hours got more views than Starfleet Academy on both YouTube and Paramount Plus combined. And that's not even a joke. That's not hyperbole. That's what happened. Sorry, Mahler. Go on.
I was just saying, if only he'd premiered it to see what the number comparison would have been.
Oh, yeah. Well,
just speaking of Netflix briefly, this is for Morley. Alice in Borderland season 4.
Oh,
not happening. It's been canceled.
Oh,
I thought it was ending with 3 anyway.
No, there was that was sort of intimated, but it wasn't actually the case.
Man, that feels like
it was quietly officially cancelled by Netflix.
Feels like it's getting dragged out anyway at that point, like well further than they've had the story for.
Yeah, they've gone past season 2 is where I think pretty much the manga had ended, or that's where it got up to in the manga. Season 3 was
many such cases.
Terrible.
Had they, let's say they released season 4 in a couple of months, would you be watching it?
Unlikely, not unless something drastically happened, as in the return of the good characters.
Would you be like based on the trailer, maybe? See if they get you.
I would say I wouldn't say it was out of the realms of possibility, particularly if the characters that we all love from season 1 and 2 were brought back in.
Does that mean that season 3 like performed really badly for him then?
Oh yeah, must have done.
Damn. Oh,
and it was and seasons 1 and 2 performed very well for them. So yeah. Phew. Yeah, if you got up to the end of season 2, I would highly recommend you do not proceed to season 3 and use that as your ending, which is a perfectly suitable ending.
I did watch an episode of the last
Samurai Standing.
Standing, that's it. Yeah. Man, we've got a lot of shows about crazy circumstances that involve mass death for formats in that are like games for money shows.
Yes.
It feels like we're in an era of that. I don't know what that says about our current, like that everyone's like gravitating toward these things that are like win the lottery at the cost of, potentially dying and stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna have a hot take.
Okay.
I kind of like Last Samurai Standing more than Squid Game.
Is that a hot take?
What you mean Squid Game season 2/3?
Oh, Squid Game season 1. I wouldn't go back and rewatch Squid Game season 1. I would. I thought it was really good. I did. I'm not saying it sucks, but there's something a little more fun about Last Samurai Standing for me. I probably get crushed on that take.
It's out there instead of being confined to a.
It's out there in the world, and it's absolutely ridiculous. It is, but it's fucking samurai. Okay, so that's just say I'm It's all battle royale shit.
Those 6 episodes. They went by. They were too
Gary.
That
came out wrong. Not the first time that's happened. But I enjoy it more. It's not something I'm going to definitively say is better. But
did you ever see? There was a show. I'll try and someone in chat will know the name of it. But there's a bunch of people trapped in a building. Well, not trapped. They volunteer to be there, and they all receive a certain amount of points per day over time, and it's all stacked. Like, so one person receives 1 point per 10 minutes, while the top person receives 100 points per 10 minutes, something like that. You can spend the points on anything you want, food, drink, items, to make your room more comfortable and stuff. But that the overall game, it lasts like, let's say, an hour at first, but the ticker goes up. And this is something they discover for how entertained the audience are. And the longer you're in the game, the more the prize money eventually becomes. But like, I thought it was a really interesting idea because it staked like a lot of, you see all the rules already, right? Like it creates a class struggle almost of the money, where the people at the top get loads of shit and the people at the bottom don't. And then
the 8 game or the 8 show?
The 8 show, that might be it, yeah. Some weird shit you're watching? I mean, this kind of just fits in with the rest of these. It's just a horrifying game show where people kill each other for money.
Was it any good? Was it any good?
I liked the first like half. It kind of, I don't think it ended very well. At least I didn't like how it ended, but it was kind of interesting. You watch them devolve, right? It does like the kind of, if you ever watch Big Brother, it kind of does that at first, and then it gets worse and worse until the people who are the richest would have to, like, they can control everything because they can buy the most food, and so they start telling the poorer ones to do the entertaining shit for the audience. So, you know, like, humiliate yourselves.
Oh,
and
yeah, because they become the court jester type of things.
Yeah, and then you get drama from that.
What's it on Netflix?
Yes, I caught it. I think it recommended it after Squid Game.
Okay,
you might like it. I can't speak for sure about it, but I remember being pretty interested by it. I watched the season.
Don't worry, chat. We have the Daredevil trainer lined up.
Of course.
It's a 3-hour show. It's a 3-hour show. It's all good. The boys are talking.
The what? The what?
The boys are talking.
No, what did you say before that?
It's a 3-hour show.
Daredevil what?
Season 2. Oh, well, it's season 5.
I didn't know the trailer came out.
Oh, yes, the trailer came out about an hour before the show.
Can we talk about what Jim Lee said later?
Yes.
Because that is unfucking believable, dude. And then, and the
spoiler alert, chat. Jim Lee just discovered manga.
Yeah, I know. And the cope around it is unbelievable. Like to the point where one guy's going, the chuds are going to say American comic books are dead. And it's like, no, the president of fucking DC Comics just essentially said it. Not us. Fucking retards.
I heard comics were back, baby.
We'll get to that. Yeah. Sorry. I didn't know a Daredevil season none, because there's only 3 seasons of Daredevil.
It would have been nice if they just went away after that first one, you know, just leave us alone. No, we're back.
No, and the thing is, the biggest question was, you got all the right actors back, but did you get any of the writers back from the original show? And the answer is no. And they're like, well, we got it from a Netflix show, The Punisher. I'm like, The Punisher show first season wasn't that great. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't that great. And the second season was absolute shit.
I couldn't finish it. I couldn't finish it.
It was terrible. It was a grind to get through it, but it was fucking girls the key to everything fucking bullshit. That's what with the Punisher. That's
yeah, well, he's back. Jessica Jones is back. Bullseye's back. Fucking Foggy's back. Everyone's back.
Everyone's back.
Well, we knew Foggy was going to be back.
Yeah. Should we watch it now?
Sure. And Miles Morales is Miles Morales. You're right, Chad.
He is. Haven't Marvel recently given him a new identity? He's no longer Spider-Man. It's like something.
They should have done that years. I've been saying that.
Yes.
They created him. I'm like, no, give him another name. Have him be Spider-Man's sidekick, which he's never really had, and mentor him. There's so many stories you can tell with that. And they never fucking did it because they wanted Black Spider-Man and all that bullshit. It was such a wasted opportunity. I'm not saying Miles Morales was a bad character in concept. Absolutely. It would have been a good character if you used him like that. But instead, they wanted him to replace Spider-Man. Which he will never, ever, ever, ever do. And look how much damage they've done to Spider-Man. Wait till we get to the comic conversation. You see what the top 10 comics are. Just look what they've massacred my boy.
I gave up on Daredevil's first Disney Daredevil. I gave up on Disney Daredevil season 1 after, was it 2 episodes? I'd that it was absolutely.
Man, you called it earlier than a lot of people were willing to.
Way earlier than me.
I think the episode where Vanessa is just like girl bossing and talking down to that was it. That was it.
And it gets worse. You're like, maybe this is gonna go somewhere, and it doesn't. It really doesn't.
Me and Fringy, we blasted through a rewatch of the 3 seasons of Daredevil, loving it and stuff. And then I think it was literally like the day it came out, we'd finished season 3, went straight into that opening action scene, and we were already so annoyed.
Ugh.
Just like the horrible CG, the rubberiness, like all the decisions getting made, all this insanity, how disrespectful it is. I was like, oh, my brain.
Season 3 is, I think, is the weakest of the Netflix.
It's fair.
I still liked it. I still enjoyed it.
I still liked it, but there's a Karen Page fucking episode where she just goes off and becomes like Supergirl, intrepid fucking reporter. Like they waste a whole fucking episode. I think that was a Hissrich episode, to be honest with you, because she wrote.
Of course.
Hissrich co-wrote.
Of course.
Yeah. But it's still pretty good. I just hate that he's not wearing his costume. But Jesus Christ, what they did to Muse fucking triggered me a little bit. And I'll just say that one of the co-creators of one of the characters from the comics in that show like reached out and said, I can't believe what they fucking did. It's so terrible.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's have a look-see poo. It's only just over a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Copyrighted music incoming.
Blah, blah, blah.
Bullseye. Oh my God.
Bullseye.
Oh, he's getting a milkshake.
He's getting a milkshake. Gary, milkshake. Marvel, milkshake. He's a milkshake girl.
I like milkshake.
He's a milkshake girl now. He's a Marvel milkshake editor.
I like
girl,
the idea
girlfriend.
of milkshakes. I can't have them anymore, but you know,
they're not great for you.
No. I like malts better though.
I was gonna say, can I turn this sound off so we don't have the? Because
I don't care about the music. It's just.
Oh, here we go.
Man, I don't think if you can pop back there to when he's falling over, I'm not impressed by the like jarring switch of aspect ratio to symbolize like to give off the sense he's like not that before that.
No, but
we'll get there. Like the annoying shit with like, oh, this is to represent his hearing and
his senses go.
They did this in the first episode, and everyone's going fucking nuts on Twitter. I was just like, why are you impressed with this? You can do this really quickly with any editor. It's not hard. I don't know why we would.
It's really, really easy, as a matter of fact. Did they start going cinema?
Oh, Karen Page has gone back blonde again, by the way. Whatever they did with her hair in that first season for that one episode. Is this Is this mayor, or is it meant to be? I thought it was meant to be the Oval Office for a second.
No.
I feel liberated, over medicated.
Oh my God, Jessica Jones!
Oh, it's Jessica Jones.
Can't wait. I'm not fond of her personality, by the way.
Jessica Jones season 1 was fucking brilliant. I loved it. Absolutely love season 1. Such a good dynamic, such a creepy idea. David Tennant was great in it. Fuck that guy as well nowadays. But season 2 of Jessica Jones was nigh on unwatchable. And I don't even know if I went with season 3.
I watched a bit of Jessica Jones when it first came out, and I just didn't complete it. But I did watch Defenders, and I found her insufferable in Defenders. She has these every single thing anyone ever says, it'll just like cut over to her, and she'll say something flippant and annoying or quip about it. And I was just like, God, I hate you. So always like cynical comment about literally everything, and I was just like, you're boring. You're boring.
You're boring.
Yeah, her character doesn't grow at all.
No, and I was just like, more Daredevil, please. He was like trying to keep me into the show, you know.
Oh, I can barely remember a thing about Defenders apart from I hated it. Absolutely.
Fucking Sigourney Weaver beating Elektra. That's what I remember.
Oh, yeah.
75, well, 65, whatever. Old lady, osteoporosis, fucking Sigourney Weaver beating Elektra. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Being one of the 5 fingers of the hand.
Oh, she's going to be back in this as well, right, Elektra?
Yes.
I like Elektra.
You hope so.
Well, I mean, in theory, okay.
Black costume. He's in his black costume with his DD.
Yeah,
he actually has the DD on it.
Look at that. Finally.
Fuck me. I actually do have a hot toy of this. Yeah, sideshow.
Yeah, I got the sideshow
ones
right behind me. Yep. Oh,
it's
yeah.
Good. Notice how Karen Page is leading and Daredevil
leading. Yeah, this is just like starting to look like Disney Marvel.
It just does my fucking titty bags in. This is
cool.
called
I like her.
Right.
She's I liked her.
Liked.
I don't like any of these people after Born Again.
It says it was overrated. Right here. That's a perfect line you got it on. It was overrated.
It was overrated. Right, let's do a quick. There we go. Quick, cut there, douche. Okay, quick print screen there. Okay, let's go.
Saw or shovel?
Dude, Kingpin's little entourage was so fucking random in Born Again. Like those,
it's terrible.
I don't even know what to remember. That the British dude, he ends up like killing someone for Kingpin near the end, and Kingpin's like, you need to become that guy again, like Mr. Shooty Bang Bang. And I was like, who the fuck is this person? Where'd they come from? Like, like what am I? Why was I supposed to care?
Who the fuck are you, mate?
Just these evil British butler band. I don't know. I miss Wesley.
Yeah.
Oh, Wesley was so good.
We say it every time, but
I know.
I'm sorry,
Karen, why did you kill Wesley?
Killed too early. That actor was so good as well.
Yeah. Oh dear goodness.
Oh my God. Fat police woman.
I was gonna say, what is it with? What happened to women?
AVTF, and they got the Punisher symbol there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
How old is she?
Like,
she's young.
Do you know what? I bet you she's fucking younger than she looks. That's the worst thing. But to me, I would say 55.
What is she doing?
I have no idea.
All right. Well,
feminism as it was feminism. Holy. Foggy.
The Anti-Vigilante Task Force.
The Anti-Vigilante.
So fucking disinterested, and I'm gonna have.
Oh
to
my God, they're gonna be ice.
Yeah, well they are. That's just it, though, dude. It is. It's gonna be an alligator.
Brought that up. Yeah.
I want to. Does everyone remember just how fucking awful Born Again was? Like that season was. Do you remember everyone went nuts over the one where the guy who stole the what was it, cereal or whatever? I forget. Remember Gary?
Cereal.
He stole something, and Daredevil.
Oh
was like,
yeah. Daredevil.
He was trying to get him off.
Was trying to get him off, and he's just hungry, and he's like trying to justify like stealing. and going off on the system and blaming the system. Matthew Murdoch would never fucking do that. Would never blame a system.
Yeah, and then the guy like yells at him that I should just go free because I should do what I want. You're a shit lawyer for not doing that for me. Then Matt's like, oh,
I know.
I need to do better.
But I can't let you go free because you stole something. And it wasn't even because you were hungry. You just wanted to taste that cereal because you hadn't tasted it in a long time. I don't know. You looked able-bodied. Go get a fucking job and buy the cereal. Oh, but that's
wasn't this
horribly
wasn't it the same
insensitive
guy?
to say.
He said like because he was detained, he couldn't then get his benefits or something.
Yeah. Yep.
That was insane.
Yeah, that was triggering.
Absolutely insane.
It's like there are ways.
They don't know that.
Let's finish this off.
I was able to get lots of jobs. Oh, it's coming out March.
Yes, just around the corner.
Oh,
God,
wow.
man.
Yeah.
No time. Great.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh shit!
Well, remember how much people didn't care. Remember how low it charted?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they're fucked. Like, and they've killed so many potential audience members from that first season now, so they're fucked even more. They might be able to build a little momentum if this season's like really good, but then season 3, it's like they're done after that, I presume.
It's commissioned for 3 seasons.
Yes.
I can't see why it would go further than that. It's not got enough engagement.
And you know why they commissioned it for 3 seasons? Because there were 3 Netflix seasons. So anything short of those 3, at least matching the 3 Netflix
would be a failure.
Exactly.
Well, I assume as well part of it would have been that was happening no matter the result of the first season, because the result of the first season was pretty fucking bad.
Well, that went through its own,
It was like the 90s. It was it did. Drinker should do a production hell on that.
Yeah,
for sure.
We know the first 2 episodes and the last episode, right? Those were like the newly shot ones to try and fix the season. When, as far as I was concerned, they were all terrible.
Well, the beginning, I think the beginning bit of the first episode was reshot, and then the final 2 episodes were new. The rest is essentially repurposed.
And then, and as far as I was concerned, the best part was the conversation he had with Punisher. And as far as we know, that wasn't the new people. That was the old people that made that.
Yeah. Yep, it was.
Which makes it even more like, oh, fantastic, guys. I can't wait.
Wow. So, yeah, dude. Wasn't it in the 90s, like in the top 100 streaming? It was like the 96th show. It barely cracked the top 100.
Oopsies. Well, it's back, baby. Literally 2 months away.
The cuckpin stuff was like disqualifying.
I fucking hated it.
Unbelievable. You'd think like his appearance in Hawkeye was bad enough, or Echo.
Oh,
but like
those were pretty
putting
bad.
him in therapy and having his wife cheating on him. You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't know what Vincent D'Onofrio, great actor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what goes on in his head to read that and go, yeah, I'll come back and do it. Unless it's a big truck of money.
Unfortunately, it could just be that he's like, well, I got to be a team player, so this project, keeps going.
Yeah, he did have criticism of the first season, and him and Charlie Cox went and said, we got to change this, and that's what helped change it. But damage done.
So I guess I believe in
damage done.
Speaking of damage, let's just have a look at this this poll, which is about the thumbnail, by the way. It's gonna go through the whole. It's gonna go through the whole show. Thumbnail for the real BBC. Is it the Lord's work or is it cursed? Lord's work is winning 53% to 47%. Make your voice heard. It's let's just say it's a wee bit polarizing. It's a wee bit polarizing.
I appreciate that somebody would be willing to make a thumbnail of us. I really do.
Yeah,
I do.
Awesome.
Not going to use it.
Hey, Gary, you don't have to either.
No, I don't.
You don't have to. You could just keep wearing your your Tesla beanie, letting the world know that you're massively gay.
Super gay.
Super.
Or in just in need of a haircut.
Just in need of my frosted tips touching up.
Yeah. I'm having trouble getting an appointment with my hairstyle.
You live with one.
She's a little busy. So have I. I've been busy fucking in Star Trek land for the last 2 weeks, and it looks like for the next month.
Star Trek land, I like that.
Well, no, Kurtzman Trek land. How dare I call it Star Trek? I should be slapped for saying that.
There is a big difference between the two.
Bit of a difference.
I'm trying to just grab this.
Do a haircut stream?
Dude, it'll probably get more people. I guarantee you get more people watching than that Starfleet Academy.
My wife said, monsters are the most interesting people.
Oh, okay. Before we do, can I go to the top 20 selling comics of 2025?
Oh yeah. I think this is it really paints a picture of everything that's wrong with the comic book industry. And I mean
now I'm gonna bring up the top selling comic books in 2025 by units sold. Now, I want you to pay, and I know that this is just a casual show, but I want you to pay very close attention because there is a theme. If you look close enough, there is a theme.
You might miss it though.
Yeah,
it's a little subtle.
I got faith, Gary.
Okay,
I got faith. Faith of the heart. Do you know that theme tune's better than fucking Starfleet Academy? And that theme tune's cursed.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. Let's just bring it up. So the number one best-selling comic book in 2025 was Dead.
Yeah. Not that in the comics. Do you see the theme?
Do you see? Yeah. Could you see a theme?
Let's see here. So there's lots of the letter A. So I guess there's like a bias in favor of the letter A in comics.
There, as read the list for those of us, people who are not listening.
Actually, I'll go in reverse.
Secondary viewers who are at home, vigorously masturbating or mowing the lawn or masturbating while mowing the lawn. Whatever.
We don't judge here. That's my favorite. Number 20, Absolute Batman. Number 10. Number 19, Absolute Batman Annual, number 1. Number 18, Absolute Batman, number 12. Number 17, Absolute Martian Manhunter, number 1. Number 16, Absolute Batman, number 8. Number 15, Batman, number 2. Number 14, Absolute Batman, number 9. Number 13, Absolute Batman, number 6. Number 12, Absolute Batman, number 7. Number 11, Absolute Batman 5. Number 10, Absolute Batman 4. Number 9, Absolute Flash, number 1. Number 8, Absolute Batman 13. Number 7, Absolute Batman 15. Number 6, Batman 158. Number 5, DC KO, number 1. Number 4, Invincible Universe Battle Beast 1. Number 3, Batman Deadpool 1. Number 2, Batman 1. Number 1, Deadpool Batman 1.
What's the idea? Why is it Batman Deadpool 1 and then Deadpool Batman 1?
Because one's done by Marvel and the other's done by DC. The DC one was Batman Deadpool. The Marvel one was Deadpool Batman.
So technically, Marvel did get the number 1 book and then didn't get a book
with Batman
for the rest of the fucking list. So the point is, you're like, man, I have been told and Mueller that there is a renaissance that that comic books are back, and that, according to Rich Johnston from Bleeding Cool, comic shops are opening across the country in droves. I have seen no evidence of this at all. It is no longer a comic industry; it's a Batman industry.
Yeah,
not even just Batman, like absolute Batman specifically is just smashing
yeah,
it. Huh?
Yeah. I think Absolute Batman they shifted to comic book stores around 500,000 units, which in today's day and age, by the way, is great. In in the 1995 might get your book cancelled.
No, that's phenomenal.
You get books cancelled with like 300 and fucking something thousand.
500,000 units sold is phenomenal. The problem is we don't know if that's a correct number. That is at best an educated guess.
An educated wish.
Now, DC might come out and say we printed that many. Okay.
Well, that's what I think they're shipped to comic book stores. So
there's no doubt. The problem is there's two different distributors, and the only way you could get true numbers is if you got the numbers of each individual comic shop.
Yeah.
And hopefully they had a point of sale purchase system where they can, or even an Excel system where they check their inventory. Some don't. A lot don't because they can't afford it, or why bother? So it's undoubtedly a hit, right? Absolute Batman, the Absolute Universe, which is basically DC finally figuring out the Ultimate Universe 20 years later. And good, if you're enjoying it, great. This is fucking terrible. This is absolutely terrible. So terrible. Jim Lee, who has been in charge of DC Comics for almost 3 years now.
Oh, I think more.
No,
I think.
Well, he was made president 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago. But he's been an executive. He's been up there for a while. But under his watch,
he was made officially president in 2023.
2023.
Yeah, his previous role was essentially CCO from 2010 to 2020.
Yep.
And yeah.
And I've heard nothing but nice things. Like, he's the nicest guy, which is rare when it comes to comic artists in the comic industry, and talented artist. But on his watch, Tim Drake is gay. Superman's son was aged up. Jonathan made gay. And that's just scratching the surface. With Absolute Batman dominating, it shows how it's basically the tallest retard, as Shad would say. It's the tallest retard. It's great that it's happening. The problem is you're not seeing any mainline books charting at all, like at all. And it's an absolute universe where these ultimate universes, and the DC has done it before with All-Star, remember? And that was pretty successful. We got All-Star Superman out of it. All-Star Batman and Robin sold well. It took forever to finish. Because of Jim Lee.
Did it finish? I don't even know if it ever finished.
I think it did. It hadn't when did 12 come out? All-Star Batman and Robin 12.
Because that's got to go back to 2014, 15? Maybe even 13?
12 issue. It took 3 years for that to come out. That's part of the problem. 12 issue series. It took 3 fucking years to come out. So there's that. Pull up the. Do you have the tweet from?
I got the Jim Lee thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the Jim Lee. Pull that up. DC Comics president Jim Lee says the Japanese manga and anime is incredibly powerful. I often find myself wondering what is missing in Western comics and why aren't they able to achieve the same flavor? You mean massive sales to where what arguably one title for manga can outsell the entire comic industry?
Yeah.
Demon Slayer. I think manga has an advantage over American comics, which are mostly about superheroes. Well, now they're mostly just about Batman.
Well, no, yeah, they're just Batman. That's all it is, mate.
Bad enough when they were just about superheroes. Now they're just about Batman. And that's where the majority of sales and readers are concentrated. In Japan, it's closer to literature and anyone can read it. And it's not just hero stories. There's much wider range of genres, like stories about cooking and soccer. You can draw stories
Gary,
from that.
Stop for a second. Oh my God. Did Jim Lee just watch an episode of The Real BBC from like 4 fucking years ago?
Uh-huh.
Hey, man, he's catching up.
He's catching up. Remember when Bob Iger discovered video games and he goes, man, these video games might be a future. I'm so very happy that manga has been so successful because it gives me a goal to aim for. Bro, you've been in charge for 3 fucking years. 3 fucking years. And what you've been aiming for is making people fucking gay. And then it got so bad that you were forced to go back to Scott Snyder, a veteran of a long time, to write another Batman story. And I'm glad it's successful, but the 1011th fucking version of Batman is not going to save the comic book industry. It's not. And and I'm passionate about this because it sucks. I love comic books, but and it's a habit. It's a wonderful hobby and habit I had for many decades that I gave up on because the people were shit, the stories were shit, and the art were shit. And they were actively attacking the customers. Which if I was retailing, the first time I got blocked on Twitter, it was because Gail Simone was mixing it up with the customer, and I fucking went off on her. It's like, bitch, I got to sell your books. Shut the fuck up. And they continued to do it, alienated a bunch of their audience, and they got a bunch of them back because goddamn comic book fans just want to read good comic books, and bless them for it. And I got no problem with people enjoying Absolute Batman, and I haven't read it, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you it sucks because I have no idea. Maybe it's the greatest thing they've written. Obviously, sales-wise, it must be. But I'll remind you, not to this level, but Batman Metal was pretty popular too.
And that was gobbledygook. With absolutely fucking beautiful art from Greg Capullo.
Yeah, Capullo's fucking dude is a G, man. He is so good.
But the Dark Universe stuff was just fucking gobbledygook.
So I know Rich Johnston from Bleeding Cool recently stated that a bunch of comic stores are opening. I haven't seen any data to prove that, but keep this up. But I will read. So Southern California Comics, one of the best comic stores in America, by far the best comic store in Southern California because it's a real comic store. It falls under what I think a comic store is. It sells comics and mostly comics, and it's back issues, it's new issues, it's trades, it's collectible books, not many toys, no Funko Pops to be found in there. Jamie was the store owner. He was my mentor. He taught me how to grade comics. He's written a book on how to grade comics. He sold it in December and is retiring. And what led to that decision was the current state of comics. And this is during Absolute Batman. So they just lost one of the best fucking comic stores in the country. And let's keep in mind, this happened a couple of years ago. Meltdown is gone. Like, these are huge comic stores that are gone. And again, it's anecdotal, but I'm just not seeing it. And, Az and I have been in conversations with people who haven't seen it either, who are actual retailers. The back issue market is even starting to slip a little bit at this point.
Slowing down for sure.
Buyer's market for sure.
Yes.
And
yes,
It's because this industry lost generations. They got their ass kicked by gaming pretty much even before I bought the store. And then manga started to creep in the early 2000s. And and people are arguing on Twitter like, well, the art's better in American comics and the stories are gobbledygook and like whatever. They're beating your ass, and they're beating your ass with your with your own old formula. Comic books there used to be Western comic books, there used to be romance comic books, sci-fi, fantasy, horror comic books. There was a plethora of comic books. Razor Fist has talked about this a lot. And when they went straight to superheroes, and there's a lot of reasons this happened. One of the biggest ones is the retailers. We got to blame the retailers for some of this, because there was a handful of very powerful retailers who really kept this direct market thing going, which worked for a while. But the problem is it stymied the growth of comic book sales, where a lot of retailers kept comic books from being sold in large amounts to 7-Elevens, grocery stores, bookstores.
Yeah.
You should get them anywhere, because they were so fucking insecure. They're like, we want to be the exclusive sellers of comics. It's like, no, that's not how you get new readers. You get new readers when they go, like, every comic fan of my age went to a 7-Eleven, went to a grocery store and bought the comic books there. And it was a handful of retailers, Brian Hibbs, who really got in the way of expanding comic books. And then, you know who stole your market share? Market share is a very important thing to bring up. Manga stole your market share. They basically were telling Western stories in a more traditional sense recently than American comic books. It was more engaging. And now, more people are interested in, like, put the manga sales up next to these comic book sales, and that'll show you. So there's still people out there who want to read this stuff, who are passionate about this stuff. And the comic industry has had years to deal with this. But the problem is you have Jim Lee as president, nice guy, terrible president. And then you have all the leadership at Marvel who's basically been there for decades. And they're all just doing the same shit over and over again. Multiple covers. They're trying to game the system instead of getting people in to read the comic books. Collecting is fine. I'm a collector. But you have to have engaging stories. If people aren't reading the comic books and they're just treating them like baseball cards at this point, now at least Absolute Batman, people are reading it. People are reading it, and that's an accomplishment. And that's your first step. Now, the next step would be you need to put that kind of effort in your mainline titles. You need to get rid of all your fucking activists who are alienating customers and write for everybody. But it's still too fucking late. It's sad. It's incredibly sad. It
price is another
me.
thing as well.
Well, the price point is bad, and it has started like a real conversation. Like, why is it easier to get into manga than American comic books? And there's one meme that was great. Is there's one guy holding up volume 1 of a manga, and the other one is like, do I read Batman #1 from 2011 or Batman #1 from 2016 or Batman #1 from 1940 or Batman Year One?
What's one of the biggest questions we get asked, right? When somebody wants to get into something, we get, where do I start? Where do I start? I want to get into Batman. Where do I start?
Yeah. And we usually say, go with Year One.
Which is Batman 403 to 7, whatever. That's already which is Batman, which isn't even Detective Comics, which has been going longer for Batman.
Listen, this worked for a long time.
Which isn't even current continuity anymore.
Yeah, it's not a system that's working anymore. And they either need to restart. I mean, they're not going to get rid of Batman. It's their biggest IP. He's beating the shit out of Spider-Man right now in comic books anyway. And Marvel doesn't seem to want to do anything about it. They don't seem to care at all that they're getting their ass beat right now. And the industry doesn't take in enough money to hire the talent that they need to bring this back. We know a very talented comic book writer who went to both Marvel and DC and gave proposals to fix shit, and they weren't interested.
No,
they weren't interested. And it's like, it's so fucking frustrating, man, because I want to see it last forever. I want to see new comic stores open, but faking it until make it is just not gonna work. That's not a good business strategy at all. And having one great selling comic, listen, Star Wars #1, when it went back to Marvel, sold 1 million copies. 1 million. And it was very popular. Did it save the comic book industry? No, it was during its decline. So it's basically saying like Doomsday will fix the problem. Say Doomsday is great, Mahler. Say it's great. Just let's go out on a limb. Let's say it's great. And it makes $3.5 trillion and 50 pence.
Hey.
Does it fix the MCU? No, not at all.
That was actually something that I heard RMB say. He said that any franchise is only one great movie
I
away
disagree
from
with that.
Yeah.
Well, it's been talked about a couple of times. Me and Drinker, I think a few years back, was saying it would need 2 for Star Wars, but it might even need 3 now.
I think it needs minimum of 3.
Yeah, I think.
Because we've already had, I'm not going to say great movies, but let's say, since Endgame, we haven't had any great movies. We've had some stuff that I've enjoyed that I thought was neat and good, but like even No Way Home, like Doctor Strange is a fucking retard in it. But those didn't fix anything.
Nope.
So you got to think long term, and they're not, and the companies that own them don't care enough. And Warner Brothers is for fucking sale right now. So this could all belong to Netflix.
Even if Doomsday's great, then all people are going to view this as is another great place to step off because it's done. There's done too much.
Well, everyone's saying it's a sequel through and through to Endgame, which is, it's like, oh, so we're just skipping like all the stuff in between, huh? Like, sure.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let me finish up with this real quick. So, what needs to be done to survive, because you're never gonna the fight is over. Manga has won definitively. It's not even worth fighting. It would be you're in survival mode now. And if you're in survival mode, you can't put up with creators going out there and attacking fans and or even being political. I wouldn't be political at all. You don't have that fucking luxury. You're not doing well enough to even potentially accidentally they're allowed their free speech, but you also need to like tell them, you know what, guys, do you want an industry? Do you want to be working in do you want to like make enough money making comics to where you can pay your rent or your mortgage? And then you need to shut up for a long while. And you need to make good comic books, and you need to make them consistently. And it has to be, they're not one issue away. They're not 1 year away. They need to do stuff consistently good for 2-3 years, and then you might survive. Because right now, all you have is comic book shops to sell this stuff. There used to be comics in Barnes & Noble, which is a bookstore here. There isn't anymore.
I bought my first comics that I ever bought, my local newsagent.
And I'm talking pamphlet comics, by the way. I'm talking,
floppies. Yeah. First floppies I bought, local newsagent on a spinner rack.
I used to buy Simpsons comics in Tesco.
Yep.
Well, we still have in supermarkets, we still have British comics. Like you'll see like a Minecraft comic or a Lego comic or something like that. And it'll normally have, some sort of plastic toy attached to the front, very much targeted towards a younger audience. Nothing wrong with that at all. But you don't see any American comics. You don't see any American floppies in there at all.
We have a good comic shop market here in San Antonio. We have a lot of stores, more than San Diego, like by far. And we have a huge one called Heroes and Fantasies. And their new release rack is smaller than mine was in San Francisco in my 1,200 square foot comic shop.
I went to some, when I was abroad. I went to some really good comic book stores. It was amazing the sort of reliance on back issues and other things. And there was always a vast stock of modern comics, Gary. What a just rotting there on the shelves.
They don't have a real distributor anymore. You want to know how you want to talk to me about the health of an industry? You don't have a real distributor. And even when you were quote unquote healthy, you had Diamond, which was an accidental monopoly. And they were an accidental monopoly because nobody wanted to compete with them. There was no desire to compete with Diamond. And it's because the direct market became, it was very refined and it was very easy and it was very convenient for retailers. And it was so easy to order stuff. And I think they got lured into that comfort and didn't think about, you know what? It is good to have multiple distributors competing against each other, because if you're in a healthy industry, well, then maybe you could choose one over the other because they have a better shipping price or something like that, right? You don't have these choices now, and apparently, it's confusing to order and difficult, and there's a lot of whining from the retailers about it, and it might be justified. I have no idea, but how many years has the BBC been saying this? Can you do more than pontificate, rage, and bemoan like old toothless men?
But that's apathy, though.
Well, I'm confused. What do they want us to revive the comic industry? The three of us?
No. They're saying that what Jim Lee's saying today is what we've been saying for fucking years.
Yeah.
Well,
but they want us to be a little bit more animated about it, I believe. But this is just it. When you've been talking about this over and over again for donkey's years, there's only so many times that you can sort of bring that fire. How many times can we say this? We've said it time and time again. We've been dismissed to go, oh no, comics are great, comics this, comics that. Then suddenly the president of DC goes, fuck me, there's these things called manga.
Somebody should do something about this.
Have you seen them? Have you seen this? It's this whole thing by Japan. They're another country, no. Just like you can
people read them.
Just gotta shake your head.
He's got something to aim for, though.
Jeez, what the fuck is this? The fuck is that end line? I'm so very happy that the manga has been so successful because it gives me something to aim at.
Oh, that's good.
Fucking a picture of Jim Lee on a dartboard, something to fucking aim at.
Meanwhile, the company that owns us is billions in debt and for sale. And if Netflix takes over, they will own DC Comics.
And if they want, they can shut DC down and just keep the IP.
That's the question I have, because they want to buy just all the IPs and the studio and HBO and HBO Max.
Yeah.
Didn't see them talk about DC Comics.
Well,
but that would have to be in there.
Because if they did, they'd be going through DC's fucking sheets.
Yep.
They'd be going through there. Are you making money? Are you a loser? Are you a lost loser? In which case, if DC's just hemorrhaging money, then they'd be like, fuck that. We'll keep the IP. Maybe we'll license the IP out. Maybe. Or maybe we'll just sit on it. Maybe we'll do it our own. I don't think Netflix will get into comics.
They have made comics with Mark Miller, but that was just through his. But they were Netflix comics. It did say Netflix on them.
And Mark's doing his stuff with Dark.
And Mark is doing different stuff. Like, he's not just doing superhero stuff. And yes, there are a lot of comics out there. I saw one guy going, "Oh, fucking, I hate Jim Lee said this because the comic chuds are going to say comics are dead when there's lots of different comics that aren't superhero comics. Yeah, there are. They don't sell.
Yes.
That's the little problem. They exist. They just don't sell.
And Jim Lee's saying it.
And Jim Lee's saying it. Because Jim Lee's a comic chud.
Yeah. I remember, I still distinctly remember my exchange with Jim Lee during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never forget it, because to me it was so out of touch, which kind of fits in with this now, where you got comic book stores, brick and mortar stores that are falling down left, right, and center. And Jim Lee's just drawing a picture every day. Just drawing a picture every day to be auctioned off. And then I'm like, Jim, and so I tweet at him like, Jim, why don't you make a comic? So you do something someone else does, right? Make a comic that you can actually get to these comic book stores to sell. And that was, and then Jim just went, why don't you think a book of my art won't sell?
It'll sell fine for you.
It'll sell great for you, but in terms of them, no. They need volume. They need price point. They need something that they could churn out.
I mean, not that it would have worked considering the characters back during COVID, but Gail Simone actually had the best fucking idea. It's like they should do a Marvel and DC crossover, like, dude, right now.
Everyone had said, we had all said that idea. Yeah. Everyone had said that fucking idea. The fact that Gail Simone decided, do you know what? Hello, it's me, Gail Simone. We should go out and fucking work together. Really? Oh, well done, fucking Big Bran.
Man, it's like she was in the room with us.
It is. Yeah. Remember when she tweeted out with her and Kelly's Pseudoconics, sorry, we ruined the comic book industry.
No, sorry, we took over the comic
book industry.
So you actually said
same thing.
You said the thing between the lines, which is sorry, we ruined the comic book industry. Because she was then given an X-Men gig, wasn't she, recently?
Oh, God.
That looks like it's selling great. Fuck me.
Yeah, it's really sad. And listen, I still read plenty of comics. Just nothing new outside of Conan, Transformers, and Mark Miller stuff.
Well, this is a doozy, this one. Oh, something happens in this.
Heavy metal is back, chat, and it's back to being heavy metal.
Yeah, now they got rid of their fucking cokehead fucking previous owner.
It is proper heavy metal. Not every story is going to be great, but it's pretty good. There's lots of TNA.
Is it back in print now? Is it back in print?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Oh yeah. We went.
Yeah, they've just been posting all kinds of old school heavy metal, like you remember it from back in the day, stuff on Instagram. That's all they do.
Yep. We talked to them at Comic-Con last year, and they're really cool people, by the way. And the stuff looked great. Absolutely great. So thank God they're back.
Hold on. Hey, look, somebody's just somebody's done this on social media. Hold on, let me have a look. Hey, I asked Grok to take comic book sales and merge them with manga sales to give me a top 10 bestsellers list of 2025. Should we have a look? See?
Let's take a look.
Let's have a look. Where do you think
Grok will get it right?
Where do you think Deadpool and Batman will chart?
Will it chart?
Exactly. It won't. Not with manga.
Won't.
Not
no,
when you bring
won't.
manga. When you bring manga to the table, no, you don't get a fucking sniff. You don't get a fucking sniff.
No, that stuff sells in the millions.
Yes.
In the fucking millions.
One Piece. No, well, let's go 10. The fragrant flower blooms with dignity. New romance hit. 2.04 million units sold, approximately. By the way, top 10 type manga. My Hero Academia, 2.1 million. The Apothecary Diaries, 2.25 million. Sakamoto Days, 2.34 million. Blue Box, 2.39 million. By the way, look at, we'll go through the notes quickly as well. Kingdom, 2.5 million. Blue Lock, 3.01 million. Dan with a 3.52 million. Jujutsu Kaisen with a 3.92 million. And One Piece with 4.21 million.
Jesus.
And from bottom to top again, their styles are romance, ongoing series, popular mystery / romance, anime adaptation, doubled sales, romance, sports, rising star, long-running historical series, consistent performer, breakout hit with an anime push, strong finale boost. So that's come to an end. And then reclaim the number one spot globally was One Piece.
Hail Luffy. 4.21 million.
So these are, yeah, I mean, these, yeah. So US are getting nowhere close to any of this.
Well, and that's another part of the problem, as you know, that we've been saying for years. Apologies, not really. Is the sales are padded. They're padded with multiple covers.
Very
and people slabbing them. So if you get to the percentage of the people who actually read the book, I think it's rough. It's between 30 to 50% of those units sold to customers that read the book. It's shockingly low. So, and there's completists. There's a lot of people who get the comics, throw them in their box, don't read them. And you need people to read. You need people to read them.
But yeah, as was said before, I mean, there we saw romance. There's manga on sports. There's manga on fishing. There's manga on all kind, just regular kind of stuff. And some of it fails. Some of it just doesn't get an audience. But then they just go back and they try and get something else going, and you'll find that there tends to be. I know One Piece has been going for a good while, but there tends to be a really good sort of revolution of in and out. This comes in for a bit, then it goes out, then this comes in for a bit, then this goes out, and this comes in. But the biggest thing is that they conform to what I would call normal gender stereotypes. I don't want to pick up a copy of Batman 2, and have Tim Drake's boyfriend berating Bruce fucking Wayne. It's just like I'm already out. Thank you, sir. Done.
So, somebody posted yesterday some beautiful Alex Ross art.
Alex Ross.
Utterly beautiful. He's a genius. And said, well, manga can't do this. So first off, are you sure? I wouldn't say that definitively, but even if they can't, and Alex Ross, again, genius. How many Alex Ross books do we get on the regular?
Books, not a lot on the reg. Covers,
but completed books beginning to end once a decade.
Thereabouts.
Yeah, once a decade.
A lot of covers.
And that's where comic books kind of lost its way with it. When the comic art moved away from the Sal Buscema, John Buscema, Bob Layton's, John Burns, and got overly detailed, and it takes longer to produce, and it looks really nice, and it's good for prestige stuff, but really kind of neat. That's what Mark Bagley, was able to succeed for so long. He's a comic artist. Like, he gets shit out. He used to get shit out. I don't know if he does now, but they also need to go back to that a little more. And they don't have the talent anymore because they can't afford them. There's artists out there who are still perfectly capable of doing that stuff, but they won't hire him for whatever reason. I think it's money.
Political. He's always political.
Yeah, and money.
Yeah, can't afford them, or their political stance doesn't align with the what. Not that a comic book company should have a political stance, but somehow every corporation has decided that it has now. Mari, I want my gay checkouts when I want my cheese and ribeye, mate.
When you said gay checkout, I was like an online store. Like it's all rainbows in the basket or whatever.
No, when I went to Morrison, I went to the self checkout at Morrison's,
like
and it was just covered. It was literally just covered in fucking pride flag banners everywhere, all around it. I'm just like, I just want a fucking. I just came literally for some ribeye and some cheese.
Oh, dude, there's a comic store here. I won't name it. First thing I see, like it's plastered everywhere in the store, not just one subtle little, like it's the trans flag everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
I was like, whoop.
I went to Manchester not so long ago. And I decided to walk around, go through some comic book stores. Virtually every single comic book store, big pride flag in the window.
Yeah,
they have massive like trans section, pride section, full of untouched books.
Yeah.
And it's and I said to my mate, because I don't tend to go to Manchester much. I was like, are we in the gay district? And he's like, no.
Usually they have a trans, like a genre of comic book, like trans. Is that a thing?
There probably is now.
Apparently so. I did, Morley, I'll be honest with you, I didn't spend a lot of time looking through it.
You don't need to lie to me, yes.
But it's like it's like, they have like the banners or whatever going, this is for, above the racks, and it'll be like, this is for like trans, blah blah blah, LGBT, blah blah blah. And you'd be like, great. You've got more real estate in this store taken over by an absolute minuscule fraction of a population that couldn't possibly sustain the industry through sales.
Because that was going to be my follow-up question. It's like, what would the sales be?
Oh, I imagine in the tens,
if that.
If
that.
And the majority of it would just come from some person doing a collection or whatever, right? Just be like,
oh, it'd be some like Tumblr-esque fucking garbage that they got printed up, maybe through some government money, maybe through some other thing, and then put on a shelf. And Gary, he's gone, bollocks. Kim and Mags Visaggio, when that thing did Kim and Kim, it was like a 6 parts or something. And because the parts were selling so poorly, they never even managed to get out the individual issues. So they literally went from like part 1 to part 3, and then a trade paperback of all 6 issues came out. And there was, I can't remember how long ago, it's about 2019-ish, 2020. There was a book that Mags had written, and it charted and it sold. Gary, which book was it that Mags sold about? Was about 236 units.
It was, oh God.
It wasn't Kim and, was it Kim and Kim?
Kim and Kim charted, like Kim and Kim, because it got a bunch of praise and accolades.
But it didn't even
Vagrant Queen.
Which was
Queen
picked
is the
up by
one.
Sci-Fi for a series.
They made a fucking show off this, and all of this was virtue signaling. All of it. The comic Kim and Kim was shit, apparently.
Charted at 500.
Vagrant Queen was shit, and they got it like the last issue sold. They didn't even put the last issue out.
No, it had to. It went out on the trade paperback instead.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Mags is doing so well, they have to it has to beg for money for rent or whatever. It's kind of sad and pathetic, but yeah, they spent millions on this fucking show that they dropped in the middle of the night because they knew it was shit. but it was just a giant
But
virtue
it didn't
signal.
start
And yes,
there. It started
people
in regular
were-
slot.
listen, this is the comic book industry. So people will convert religions to get jobs. So people will convert to Muslim so they can say, I'm a white Muslim girl to get more jobs.
Oh, so we're talking about what's she called? Double-barreled.
Her name is like,
I know it's right, and it's actually on the tip of my tongue.
Yep.
I want to say I keep wanting to say Waller Bridge, but it's not Waller Bridge.
no, it is G. Willow Wilson. Thank you.
G. Willow Wilson.
Yeah. Thank you. G. Willow Wilson.
Cosplay Muslim.
Basically, like, and she's still into it, but it gets her jobs. And she did TED Mahler. She was doing fucking TED Talks and shit, and she converted to get fucking comic book writing jobs. I mean, like,
Man,
it's one thing to convert your religion, and then it's another thing to cut off your dick to get comic book writing jobs, which people will do.
Apparently so.
It's so insane. And they were getting jobs. And then when they got the jobs, and they were you know, like friends with Scott Snyder and God, who was the one she said was love bombing?
Oh, that was plot holes. Plot holes. God's sake, what Sean Gordon Murphy.
Sean Gordon Murphy.
Yeah.
Who wrote, hey, a really popular Batman book that sold for a little while called Batman White Knight.
White Knight, great book.
Yeah.
Was a great book.
And it went away. Like Absolute Batman will. Creative team won't stick around forever. But I digress. They will do crazy shit to get jobs. And like, same thing in Hollywood. You know, you have married women with children claiming to be queer, so they'll get roles even though they've never been with a woman.
Yeah.
Tilly. No, they'll do insane shit and they get jobs. And then they have to create stuff, and then it goes out in the world, and then real comic book fans see it and go, fuck this shit. And it was dying anyway, like for a lot of reasons that are too many to get into here. It was slowly dying anyway. It just hastened the demise. And COVID pretty much killed it.
Do you remember that fandom room with the DC
Yes.
writers? And they were just talking about which characters they wanted to trans.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Poison Ivy. Oh God, yeah, she'd be great. Oh,
Bro.
That's a character that needs to be trans.
When I went to New York Comic Con with Garrett, John F. Trent was there, so he could attest to this, and we went to the Antifa panel.
But that doesn't exist.
It was some funny shit. We need to find that video. It is some funny shit. But yeah, that's why it's dead. And they won't acknowledge that at all. They'll never acknowledge that. It is infested. And I don't, if they clear out the rot, it will leave a hollow shell. It's the pus and the mucus that's holding it together.
ugh.
Just like their genitalia. Skyrim the Shrimp with a $2 says this stream is a piece of cake. Red velvet cake.
Mm.
Ooh, damn.
Sounds good.
Damn.
Can't eat
Sir.
that either.
Oh, sir. Zeke Zion has been a member for 41. Says, congrats on your team winning on your birthday as Patriots in the Super Bowl. Final baby. Where Seahawks gonna fucking kill us, but
I don't know.
who knows? You never
No
know.
offense to Seahawks fans at all. My uncle used to
Don't
be
bottle it, Seahawks. Remember,
my uncle used to be an equipment manager for them many years ago. They're one of the most boring fucking teams in the NFL. They just are.
they're good. They're strong.
They're
been
good.
strong.
They have
I'm
like one of the most
surprised the Rams
passionate
gave them
fan
such a run
base.
for the money, but
They're fucking loud, and it's like they're just like fucking boring uniforms. They're just kind of boring.
Oh, they're out there. It's like that dark green is just like, come on.
They need to go back to their old ones.
Get that, get those white pants going again. That green, that nice lighter green. Get back. Come on now. Holy. Chrome with a 3-month thank you. Maxi Rage with a $20 says, a curse on all your channels for the thumbnail. Also, Gary, did you watch the Warrior tier Trazon 40K timeline? If so, what did you think?
I have not yet.
And sure, the CEO just discovered manga, the one thing that's been kicking their ass. Well, as you saw, yes, Jim Lee just discovered manga.
Hey, there's this thing out there, and Mahler, I wanted to make you aware of it. It's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's called artificial intelligence.
Really?
AI? Yeah.
Yeah?
Might be a game changer. I don't know.
Give Jim Lee 10 years.
Well, don't rush him. Jeez.
I know. I'm sorry. My bad.
Okay,
I'm just a little excited.
How long until comic books are pretty much AI?
What are you saying? Like they aren't now?
Oh, they're already using it now. But like, say an artist, like a prominent artist, trains the AI on their art, which they're absolutely free to do. It's their art, I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you do that without training it for everybody. You know what I mean? You just do it for yourself, like proprietary. I don't know, but it's got to be soon.
The whole, oh my God, first ever gay superhero, black superhero, female superhero thing that keeps happening over and over and over and over again. Because half of it is like performative, and then the other half is probably bots, and then the third half, because that makes sense, is people who are insane and young and have no idea what's going on. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I was gonna read out this little tweet here from someone called Noah, and it's about Stranger Things, and they said, because if Byler, which is the fucking Mike and
is that
Will
the one you sent me?
Shipping thing, had been Endgame, it would have made the show revolutionary,
yes,
and have a long-term impact on television. Imagine, right? All right, chat, you ready for this? Imagine
I want you to
having main characters that are gay on a mainstream show. Could you imagine ever doing that? That would be insane.
Wow.
We'd have interviews, magazine covers. They would have been pioneers.
Magazine covers.
Pioneers changing TV forever.
Wow. Anyway, I was just watching some Will and Grace the other day, and I thought it's quite a funny show.
People posted images, right? And it was kind of bugging me. Someone posted like shit. It was like, oh, this guy is like so young. Showed Brooklyn Nine-Nine for like a gay relationship. I was like, Brooklyn, that's like new.
That's
like,
new, yeah. He R.I.P. by the way to that dude.
Yeah,
of course, yeah, awesome actor. But no, this has been quote tweeted to fucking.
Oh, look at that! This is just fetishism.
Okay,
it's weird.
For one, you showed me the picture where somebody retweeted Buffy.
Buffy, yeah, there you
go. You should probably be ending whatever you're about to say with Buffy, because all the references are outdated by Buffy for the most part. Because if you remember, the studio stopped Joss Whedon from showing Tara and Willow kissing in season 4.
Yep.
They were like, no, we're not doing that. That's too much for TV. And then in season 5, it was like, I think he pushed for it really hard, and they kissed in the body.
There is
Will and Grace.
There's a British show that had lesbians in the 70s. I can't remember what it was.
Captain Jack,
Yeah, Captain Jack. This shit, like when I saw it, I was just like, are we actually
Dawson's Creek, remember, yeah.
But so what, the argument, right? So Willow and Tara, they're in a relationship for what, two plus seasons, main characters. It's like, what the fuck are you talking
Xena,
about?
Of course, yeah. Xena, of course.
It's such bullshit being like, this would have been the first ever. It would have been revolutionary. It's like, shut
an entire
up.
generation who don't think anything happened before they were born.
Oh, do you know something? Let's just go back here. Noah, they, them. I just gotta find out. Account based in Brazil. Just had
Dan
Vasque Stop it!
That's his alt account.
Oh, fuck it. I hate it when Dan does that.
I know. He's such a troll.
I hate it when he does that.
Man, gay people could have been on magazine covers if not.
I know.
Never gonna happen.
2025. you can hunt down a magazine.
Hey, look,
somewhere.
there's this thing. They're called the gays. Don't you know?
Did you know?
Theron with the £2 says, Lock Balls.
Lock balls.
SJ Almighty gifting 5 memberships to the stream. SJ Almighty, thank you, boo. Solomon Kane with a membership for 22 months. Thank you, Solomon.
I just got his first appearance in Pulp, by the way.
Okay.
On his way.
Nice. Skyrim the Shrimp with a $5 says, how would Gotham fare if Moonlight suddenly replaced Batman?
If Moon Knight?
Yeah. I think I might have said Moonlight, but I meant Moon Knight.
How would Gotham fare?
This is almost like a reverse question of who would win out of a fight, right? Because it's kind of like, could Moon Knight put up with all the shit Batman?
Which Moon Knight? Okay. Sorry to do this to you, but if you're talking about like early Moon Knight that Robert and I were talking about on FNT, Batman is smarter, more prepared. Batman's better than Moon Knight, but Moon Knight would hold his own. He'd be he'd hold his own. He'd be a little different.
I think they meant MCU Moon Knight.
Oh God, no. No.
Peepo Sus
Moon Knight would not be unlike Azrael.
Okay. Peebo Sus with a $5 says, hey, Moobs, I know the next movie worth a retarded Avengers EFAP since it likely be one of the 3 highest grosses of 2026, the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah, could be. Who knows?
The Nintendo people are very happy about it, and God bless
Nintendo, yeah. Jane Kimiolek with a 17 New Zealand says, hey guys, found an entree and how do you pronounce this? An entiri?
Are you asking me?
On
Entire.
On
I don't know.
On today?
I found an entire. It's entire.
Oh, it's supposed to be
entire. Yeah.
No, it's French. No, French French.
Because they misspelled it. There's me. Is this French?
I found an
entire
entire shelf
What
of
is
my
it?
Monopoly games based on the Eternals.
Because as I saw Monopoly games as well, so I was like, entire shelf of a Monopoly.
I think right. I've now worked out we're gonna have to decipher this. Hey guys, found an entire shelf of Monopoly games based on the Eternals. So, what is the most pointless piece of licensed merchandise you've ever seen?
You do get those like meme images every once in a while where you see like Madam Web toilet holder thing. You're just like, what?
I would buy that. I would actually fucking buy that.
The Madam Web, I would. That'd be great. I think anything that has Shang-Chi on it.
His sequel's coming out real soon.
Any day now.
He says it's still coming. He just recently said a couple of weeks ago it's still happening, still coming.
I will be honest, right? If we were like a betting thing and they were like, put the odds on, Shang-Chi 2 happening, I should be like, it's got to be 0, right? Why? How in the world? Like what? And I said, no, come on, it's got to be 1%. I'm like, no, 0. Where are they going to put that? What? A genuine answer, like that's Robert, a question. Where the fuck do you put that movie right now?
Robert, who read the entire script script of Doomsday, who's very excited about it, said that they're headed for a hard reset for the MCU, not a soft reset.
Said so, yeah.
And I don't think Simu will be involved.
We've been talking about that for ages. Where the fuck would they slaughter shit like between the 2 Avengers movies, bro? It's not happening. It's not happening, dude.
Maybe that's it. Maybe he's the Captain Marvel of these 2 movies.
Bring it. Bring on a Shang-Chi sequel, please. because I need to see Marvel's Katie. I have missed Marvel's Katie.
She's in Doomsday.
Yeah, she is.
She got a chair.
And dude, her action figure, like we say, the Asian person looks like X-Ray Girl, which is true. But that action figure really does look like X-Ray Girl.
Jaden. Oh my God, it's Jaden from Starfleet Academy. I like big cocks and I cannot lie. You motherfuckers can't deny.
You know, I'm so naive. The first time I watched that through, I didn't catch it until the second time I watched it. I'm like, oh, they are gay, but I'm just so like desensitized to it, you know, and stuff.
Oh yeah, they're mega gay with knobs on. Started watching Star Trek, the original series, for the first time this week. 10 minutes into the first episode, I was hooked. Why can't shows these days be that good? Because you touch yourself.
Because the writers of that show lived lives, did things.
Yes.
Did things, and they can see things from other perspectives, even if it's diametrically opposed to their politics. They can at least show empathy and get into the other side's head and see where they're coming from as human beings, right? And then you realize that is your entire audience. And if you want to, even if you're trying to get a message across, you can't do it by yelling at somebody, judging them, or coming to a conclusion. You present the events as they are. It's crazy. And that comes from life and experience, not from, you know, sitting in fucking Hollywood and growing up at your parents' house and only going to university and then getting plucked in Hollywood after you've been on the casting couch. And your only experience is watching other things. And nowadays it's just clips of other things.
Clips. Yeah.
Yeah.
Skyrim the Shrimp with a $5 says, if you're still taking suggestions for the Harry Potter stream, I suggest Nerdrotics and the Half-Blood Pharaoh. For some reason.
Thank you, but I think we got a title. We do. We have a title. A viewer suggested. That's why I said, like, we got to take it to the chat, because the chat's figured out all our titles for almost everything. And we have a title for the Harry Potter stream. We will announce it soon.
Chat
Almighty with
named EFAP. We got it from them.
Well, did you? Comment. Okay, yeah.
Comment section, I think, but still.
Yeah, mine was the live chat for Friday Night Tights.
SJ Almighty with a £5 with a diamond geezer, a ice cream, and a little squidgy Cthulhu from Molly. Thank you, SJ. Ministry of Wrong Think with a $10 says STD, now SA, might as well name the next Star Trek series Celestial Patrol to finish off the whole abbreviation trifecta. Ouch. P-Bro Sus with a $2 says Sweeney's lingerie brand Siren launches tomorrow. Oh, fuck me. I'll be there.
Are you going to buy some?
Not for me. But there's somebody that might look good in it, you know.
Live a little, as.
All right, maybe some for me. Zeddy Boy with a $10 says, hey, Mauler.
I don't like wearing lingerie.
Hey, Mauler, part 1 of 2.
I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty.
Oh, so pretty. Pretty and handsome and gay. Hey, Mauler, I was watching your STBTS video, and I got particularly annoyed at the Duffer being uncomfortable about explaining Holly's mum getting slashed to her. Part 2. Nell Fisher's Holly first movie was Evil Dead Rise, where her mother gets possessed, turned into the thing, tries to eat her. Do these morons not know who they work with?
The clip they're talking about. Did you see the behind the scenes, Gary?
I did. Yeah. Yes.
So the clip is him trying to set the scene up, and he's like, "Okay, so your mother's gonna get slashed, and her blood is gonna spray in your face." And she makes this face, the child actress, of kind of like concern, and then he just starts laughing at her, and it's like, it feels a bit off. And then he says, "I shouldn't laugh," and it's like, yeah, probably not. Like it's just really awkward and weird.
The Duffer Brothers had done next to nothing before Stranger Things. That's why it was so incredible, like how it started. It's like, man, these guys came out of nowhere and did this. And I think they just got lucky. I think they had one show in them.
Give them this start.
Well, that's bad. And I don't think they'll do anything of significance ever again. I don't think
they've got into hiding now.
Good. Yeah, I don't think they're that good.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Gary. Didn't D&D go into hiding for a while as well?
They did. And D&D are doing 3-Body Problem now, and
it's amazing. You have those initial interviews right as like the finale's coming out, where they're just boldly saying shit that's insane. Like, oh, why did character X do Y? Why did this happen? Why are these events there? And they're just like, I don't know. Sometimes things happen. Oh, that's probably there because of that reason. Yeah, I don't know. Because they thought everyone will love it and they'll just have these questions. It'll be fine. They see the online reaction. They're just like fucking gone forever. It's like, holy shit.
Zodlander with 100 Swedish says, happy late birthday, Az. Thank you, Zodlander. Great takes on Star Trek Leering Academy. Hey, Mauler, please write more Bone God stories. By the way, Gary.
More than happy to do so.
Oh, yeah, just to give him the word. The book is confirmed as lost by FedEx. Mrs. N did respond to by my email. Okay.
Cool. We'll get it taken care of. Yeah, fucking FedEx. And the thing is, though, we have to send it FedEx again. Hopefully they'll get it right the second time. Yeah.
Marksman 117B with a $5 says, you guys should have seen X-Ray Girl on the Archcast. It was an amazing show. Arch really misunderstood her. Disbrew had too much fun in chat. God bless. Snacks with a $2 says, I'm surprised it wasn't called Starfleet. I believe there is a proportion of foot fetish people that are just like, on this show is definitely for us. Cypherin reviews with a $5 is Gary/Ryan show titles, 2 Gits, 1 Quidditch Cup. Muggle fucking Slytherins on this Muggle fucking train. Axel Foley with a 5 Australian says Robert Picardo got it on with a female gremlin once. Kind of explains a lot.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah,
he did.
It's funny as well. Daniel Moore Business with a €2 fiddy says Daredevil Born Again 2 trailer is live, and we saw it, Daniel. We saw it on this strum. Snacks with a $5 says Az should watch Cot 7K. Knights of the Seven Kingdom. His favorite character will be Sir Richard the Dragon. Anyway, see you next Tuesday.
Sir Arland of Pennytree.
Okay. Daniel Moore Business with another €2.50 says Johnny Cage spoiled the red wedding for me in Mortal Kombat 1.
Interesting.
Colin Walker with a $2 says Jeremy versus Jeremy on Kino Casino is amazing.
Oh, yeah. I actually saw that.
I was watching Kino Casino reacting to Jeremy, reacting to Kino Casino, reacting to the quartering, reacting to Gary and Jeremy. And
AI could not be that retarded.
No.
It's great.
No, I'd actually text that to Jeremy. I said, I am here watching Kino Casino reacting to you, reacting to Kino Casino, reacting to the quartering, who's reacting to you and Gary. That is peak fucking content.
Yeah.
Right there. B16 with $5 says, agree with us. This story will never be finished. Fuck off, Martin. It's the fear. Ryer Gotta with a $2 says, Az finally streaming with the famous Some Dude. Right? It's been my wish. Always wanted to stream with some dude.
A YouTuber.
Hell yeah.
Some guy, some dude, whatever. Yeah, that's all good. El Machinaz with a $2 says, Az is so against LGBT, he won't watch Transform.
Women shouldn't vote is on his shirt.
Can you send me that shirt, dude? Because I'm in full agreement with that, by the way. I just want to say. All I'm saying is when they got the vote, shit went to fucking anyway. Miles McKenzie with a 14 Sargon says, as would love Sir Arlen's Lance. All right, so I take it he gets his cock out. DPG Bella with a $2.
One way to put it.
Oh, maybe got it cut off. Why
No.
didn't 2024 Guinan recognize Picard in Picard season 2? 2024 Guinan.
Why didn't 2024 Guinan recognize
Picard in Picard season
you are
2?
asking me to remember something?
Yeah, I can't remember that.
I think I brought it up at the time.
Oh, is the
It was a younger Guinan.
Yeah, it's the younger Guinan for some reason because I don't think Whoopi Goldberg could walk.
She couldn't walk. So they have her in it a little, and then they have the younger Guinan in. Oh, yeah, dude, that whole second season, the immigration allegory, they literally fight ice.
I don't even.
God damn.
Doc Holiday with a $10 says, I'm so glad to hear Az has gotten tired of being punched in the face by Western media and has stopped giving them the benefit of the doubt. I've no doubt that the new Game of Thrones show will mess up in the end. Maybe I'm just too cynical for my own good, but I think rightfully so.
I mean, like, it depends. If George keeps his pattern up of pissing off showrunners, but like this one, it's mapped out. It's a short story, and they are
finish it.
No,
it's a series of novellas though. So they all have beginning, middle, and end, and there's no overarching plot. You do know where Egan and Dunk end up eventually. We do know that. And I guess that's what they're going towards, but I kind of think that always should be kind of a mystery. By
the way, there was like some new interview with Daisy Ridley because they were asking her about the Kathleen Kennedy stuff, and they asked her about her movie, and they said, could we be seeing that in 2026? And she was like, I don't know about 2026. In the future, yeah.
They don't have a script.
Yeah, we're not going to see it this year. They haven't.
I almost feel bad for her because she's just kind of like, no.
This is right. Do you know what Daisy Ridley is? Daisy Ridley is Henry Cavill, but he got put out of his misery really fucking quickly. She's now been dangled for 3 years.
You
with
say
this
that,
film.
but Henry got that really cruel dangle by The Rock in.
Yeah. But that's just when he said, "Yeah, I'm coming back as Superman," it was only a couple of months later that it was just like, do you know what? It's all over now. So at least for his own benefit, he wasn't left dangling. But Daisy Ridley's like, I can't get shit. I can't get hired.
It's not happening. It's not happening. Kathleen Kennedy's going to leave. And then it will be, well, we've decided that, this was Kathy's project and
we're going in a
not
different
gonna
direction.
Dude, Dave's going to be like, so what if we do the same movie, Daisy, but it's Ahsoka.
You know they're going to do it. You know they're going to do it.
It's inevitable.
Did you see all the Renew the Acolyte shit that's been popping up again?
Yeah, please do.
Dude, people trying to convince everyone that it was a good show is so embarrassing. Every person that said like, this was a badass show, you guys didn't treat it well. It's like, you didn't watch it. I don't believe for a fucking second you watched it. You're doing this for rage bait. You didn't watch it.
Yeah, it's rage bait and it's interaction and it's just it's drama farming.
I wish they hadn't listened to the chuds and canceled it. It's like, what?
Well, they did.
Nobody watched it. Didn't matter what the chuds said.
Gatancha with a £10 says the best thing that Skydance can do is to decanonize everything Star Trek TV series after Enterprise in 2005 and start again with what worked.
Yep, and then you will only get some of your audience back. You won't get the whole thing. So Drew Corbett said this show gave Star Wars fans exactly what they've been saying they wanted. A new story in a new timeline with prequels level saber choreography.
No shit.
And the most media illiterate chads on this website ruined it.
Media literacy alert. Media literacy alert. Whoop, whoop. We're at recon. We're at retard one.
I'm already careful on copyright, by the way. I'll cover it.
Hashtag renew the Acolyte. I promise you.
Absolutely renew it. Absolutely renew it.
Want this to happen.
Mikey Gusler with a $20 says, Gary, hopefully you read my letter. I know Az has seen it. But has Mauler and Gary seen Jay Longbone's Starfleet Academy video? She plans on covering the whole show. Gary, invite her on FNT, please. The last appearance was May 2023. Wise words, Gary. Wise words.
I mean, we'll
he prefers some dude. Girl. He prefers some dude as opposed to Gary.
Some guy. Yeah. Yeah, we love Jay Longbow.
Yeah, absolutely, she's fucking awesome. Her Starfleet Academy videos are fucking there.
They are hilarious. And I watch them because I subscribe to her channel, and I think you should too.
Absolutely. Cheeky Dudes YouTube with a £5 says, hell, thank you for advice panel. Monetized on Twitch now. Just need to keep it clean till monetized on YouTube. 220 out of 500 subs and 1,299 out of 3,000 watched hours. So close. Keep on going, dude. You're doing well. Keep going. And then when you get monetized by YouTube, you can just not bother with Twitch.
Yeah, exactly.
Death Like Wolf with a $2 says, as you're not a tiny anything. Oh, that's very true. Particularly my pants and my belly.
You were big underpants.
I know. Ani4646 with a $10 says, off topic, sorry, but I never catch you all live. Gaddy, you always say they'll remake the OT. I agree, but they'll redo the prequels first because they're bad as a Trojan horse to then remake the OT.
I think
it won't be a Trojan horse. We'll see it coming a mile away, mate.
I think you are correct on that one. I think they would remake the prequels first.
I'm not sure. I think they would skip to the OT because the
people in the OT.
The bean counters would be like, the OT is a more sure thing.
It is. Yeah. And I talked about it last night. Like, it's the one thing. It's a horrible idea. It will be terrible, but unquestionably, it would get attention and it would create conversation. That's the one thing they have left to get, and it would be huge news.
No, it would be explosive. Everyone would cover. They would do comparison videos all over the internet, and Disney would feel for a moment like, even if it's the worst thing in the world, it's like they're talking about us.
Yep.
yeah. But you have heard of us.
Mm-hmm.
Marksman at 1 with 7B with a $2 says, as watch Space King instead of Duncan Egg. DB with a £2
both
says,
of them.
Happy birthday, as Griftomania continues. Griftomania was amazing on Sunday. Thank you so much indeed, everyone. It ran wild. Ryan poured a $5 says, Gary never read my super. Will Clownfish ever be on FNT?
I read that one. It was in a square up. Yes.
There you go.
Yes, they will. If
we love Neon. We love Neon. And Sparkles.
They don't do a ton of live streams, but I did talk to Neon and he's thinking about doing it again. So once he says it's okay, we'll have him on. Absolutely.
They're good, and you should be subscribed to them because Clownfish are great.
Yep.
Axel Foley with the 2 Australians says, oh, and happy belated birthday, Az. Thank you, Axel. Robert Hayes with a $5 says, it's sad because the Doctor was one of the 3 good characters on Voyager. Yeah, the other 2 were Jerry Ryan's tits.
It was pointed out last night that the Doctor who said he's not a mentor
was a teacher.
Starfleet Academy was a mentor. He is a teacher. Was a mentor to 7 of 9.
Yes. I'm a mentor to nobody. Oh, shut up, mate. Gamer Graham, probably because he's a white male, so that's why he has to insert that line. Gamer Gramps with a $5 says, STSA, one of the 21 producers is Eugene Roddenberry. Yeah, well, he's a wanker.
It is.
He's a complete fucking wank and waste of space. Connor Tex with a $5 says, happy elated birthday, Az. Thank you. Lurker since the whiteboard thumbnail days. Toss him some coins to say thank you for all the laughs and keeping me sane. Thank you, Connor. You're an absolute love. Thank you, man. Griff Nizzle with a $10 says, I'm glad we're finally in a place where we can admit that Voyager was crap. Wasn't crap. It had some good stuff and it had some bad stuff. For sure. The concept was great. They fucked up on the concept for sure. But there is still plenty of good episodes of Voyager to enjoy. There are also some pretty horrendous ones. But it is, I would say it's the weakest of the certainly the weakest of the shows overall. Because I kind of like Enterprise a wee bit more than most people. Janeway was shit captain that fucked a crew. Not literally. That show I would have watched. Well, she was the second. Kate Mulgrew was the second choice for Janeway. By the way,
yeah, she was.
They'd already filmed with the original choice, but she was terrible. And Kate Mulgrew was great when you watch the two side by side and doing the same scene. Kate Mulgrew is excellent. Jay Prices with a $5 says, at Morley, what does Az sound like if he doesn't watch Night of the Seven Kingdoms? Yes, do the voice. Love you, boys.
Oh, I don't need to. I know it's fine. I don't worry about it. Oh, I think it's probably not going to be good. That's exactly how he said it.
That was Disprue.
He's going to be offended if he sees this clip.
I'm sorry, but that was more Disprue than me. That was like a nigh on perfect Disprue.
Well, I got to say, pronounce years like years.
But when Disprue's doing his funny, I'm doing my funny voice now. It was like you doing the Disprue doing the funny voice. Yes.
Say
yes. Oni 46 with a $10 is Morley. What do you think about doing an EFAP Movies Disney remake arc? I know you've done some, but I really need the long man to rip into Beauty and the Beast. Love you all and happy birthday, Az. Thank you, Oni.
We actually do have one of them, not an arc, but one of them is cooking right now. And it's not far away from being done, but I can't give you guys dates for anything because you know how it goes.
Jay Walker with an 8-month thank you, Jay. Ministry Wrong Thank with a $5 says literally nobody objectively hates some dude, a YouTuber. It's true. Imperial Fist Stan with a $5 says, Az, can you give your coach to the Steelers, please? Nuh-uh. You spoiled bastard. A suffering Steelers fan. Look.
Oh, shut up.
You had your chance.
All of you shut up, your suffering Patriots and Steelers fans with your fucking multiple Super Bowls. Shut the fuck up.
Gary, which teams have won the most Super Bowls ever?
The teams that have won, God, I haven't paid attention in the last few years, but it's got to be 49ers, Patriots, Steelers, and then it would be
Steelers, Patriots, and how Dallas, Dallas.
Dallas is up there. But
Steelers, Patriots both have 6.
Yeah.
Super Bowl wins.
Shut the fuck up with your long suffering.
Dude, I was a Patriots fan in the fucking 80s and 90s. That was suffering, dude.
Yeah.
We were doing like 3 and 13
You
seasons.
sucked for a long time. Long time. But now you're probably you could have potentially your 7th fucking Super Bowl win.
The
team I used to root for has been in 1 and got its ass handed to it.
Look, Kansas had their chance. 5 years. 5 years. They had if they want to give it away, we'll take it.
Kansas City, which is now going to be in Kansas.
Wow.
Because they were in Missouri before.
Yeah.
Kansas City it's kind of in both states.
The answer is still no, though, dude. Alex Bell 4 with a $5 says, just finished the Menagerie Part 2. Pike in his chair, still more masculine than all of Starfleet Academy. Yeah. Different actor than the original actor, by the way.
Yeah.
From the
who died like
who
at a
died
very
very young in a car crash, was it?
No, he hit his head, and it got him later, I think.
Oh, Josh Kelsey dropping a
It is from a
$20. Love you, Josh. Thank you, man. I'm very surprised that you didn't say happy birthday. Anyway, Kilroy with a $5 says, I really hope Asmorder decide to play High Guard. It will be the greatest playthrough ever, just watching you two rip it apart. I watched.
How's that doing?
Some people playing High Guard yesterday. It looks dreadful.
I thought it was like a hero shooter or whatever.
It is.
Arenas and stuff. So what?
Well, it's kind of like a mixture of arena shooter, and then you've got the Apex Legends stuff kind of mingled in. Then you have this really bizarre melee system and horse riding system, and it's like a prep. So I watched people play. I thought it looked dreadful. Just dreadful. You should watch somebody play. But I will not be one of them. I will not be one. Look, I want to savor all my fucking energy and good energy and chi and everything. I cannot wait for Resi fucking 9 at the end of February. I cannot wait. So excited. Blackguard with a $20 says, I've heard y'all mention in Starfleet Academy that a character makes some sort of make your bed speech. Yeah, clean your room. Very Jordan kind of Peterson, you know? And if it's what I think it is borrowing from a somewhat famous speech by Admiral William McRaven to students. I kind of saw it almost as a clean your room, you know, make your bed, clean your room type of thing. As he's saving up his chi, you're damn right, yeah.
You excited for any particular reason or just new Resi?
Number one, it's a new Resident Evil game. Number two, my boy Leon's in it, which is going to be fantastic. I like the concept of going back to a annihilated Raccoon City, at least partially at some part. And I'm fucking so excited. I love Resident Evil, dude. My Resident Evil cabinet is like.
I'm gonna feel really bad for you if it's a bad game.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna cry. I would cry if it's bad. I would be gutted. I do love Leon. Leon's my boy. He's my boy.
He's kind of everybody's boy.
Strobe Light Psycho has been a member for 12 months. Thank you, Strobe Light Psycho. Fuck me. I hate this fucking image. Conrad Fat with a £5. As watch Duncan Egg, or we'll call you late and gay. You call me much worse than that now.
Dude, just fucking watch it. They're short episodes.
We'll see.
We'll see. Just fucking watch it.
I've got to fucking watch Wonder Man before Friday, for fuck's sake. How many episodes is that? I don't know if I can do all those episodes, man.
Is that 6 or is that 8?
I think it's 8 or 9.
It's 8. Yeah, well, get what you can done.
It's either 8 or 9.
It's today, right?
Yeah, today. It's out today.
Oh.
They're half-hour episodes, thankfully, but
that's still a long fucking time.
I know. To do 8, that's 4 hours, you know?
Well, it's before Friday, though. So if you start today and you do a couple a day, I'm not going to sit down and watch that one run.
Right sideshow, Bob. Lazarus with a 2 Canadians. They cucked Kingpin. They did, literally. Imperial Fist down with a $5 says, Gary, what is your opinion on the writers hating Spider-Man? Do you think it will help the character to keep him miserable, or should he be able to be happy?
I think he should be able to be happy at moments, but like he should just be like a regular human who are happy sometimes and sad sometimes, and shit happens that like the editors at Marvel really don't want Spider-Man married for a lot of reasons. They want him to date and do the soapy shit, but I don't. Yeah, well, look at the results. Spider-Man's not in that top 25 anywhere. one of the most popular arguably the most popular superhero in the world, is not in the top 25. So whatever they've done with Spider-Man hasn't worked. They're fucking idiots.
MJ UK 84 with a 42 months says 42 is the answer to everything. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
I normally agree with you on everything as. That's bad.
But
Hold on. But your take on being 51 years old is just silly. Happy belated birthday. Thank you, dude.
But it's just a shitty age. It's like 50 is cool because it's a milestone, but then you hit 51, you're like,
well, that's what I said. Yeah, so it was like you're encroaching into the 50s now. The whole 50 business is like, you know.
Yeah, you're nearly 60, basically.
Fuck off. Don't you laugh, old man. Helen Hunt's forehead with a £2 is about to watch Sisu 2 with a curry and a bourbon. Oh, nice. I need to watch both of them. I haven't even seen the first one yet.
oh, they're fun.
I know. I need to see him just murking Nazis. That'd be awesome.
And then commies.
And commie, yeah. The Black Nothing is what? Did he go to Seattle? The Black Nothing with a $5. Did he go to Minnesota? And the Black Nothing with a $5 says Lithonia is a great song. I don't appreciate them butchering it in this trailer. Fuck this show. Friday Night Whites with a £2 says, have you seen His and Hers on Netflix? Thought it was great. No. It was on that list, though, wasn't it? His and Hers. I think it was on that. Maybe.
It might have been, yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Go for broke with the $5 says Gary out of curiosity. What was bad about the Secret Wars 2016 comic? Never read it or anything. Just curious as to what sucked.
The result, it brought in like Miles Morales to the 616. So it basically ended the 616 because they said they would never ever bring Ultimate characters into the regular Marvel universe. So if you want to pinpoint when the continuity of the 616 ended, it was with that.
Okay. TJ Jordan with a $5 says, I think it's officially hit apathy after watching the Daredevil trailer. Just seeing the awkward Daredevil smile just made me DEI a little bit more inside. Oh, I can't get me does and that's wrong. Aided Clock with a, oh man, my sock's falling off. With a $10. Hey?
That was the super chat.
Yeah. Oh no, my sock's falling off.
What?
I've been like, I'm just hit, I don't have my shoes on. I've just got me socks on, and I've just been rubbing them on my my mat, and it kind of like caught my mat, so like it's half my socks.
If you
yeah
came into the stream at the wrong time, that might sound a little weird.
Half of it's hanging off now. I was rubbing it, and that. Aided Clock with a $10 is, speaking of comics, it doesn't hurt that manga has no fear of cancelling a manga that doesn't meet expectations, correct? Where comics for months without profit. Maybe years.
Comics go against the market. They try to push Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel on fans who don't want them because this is what you should be reading. That's not a really good business approach.
No. Tim Drake should be gay out of nowhere. Jonathan Kent should be gay and aged up so he can be gay out of nowhere. Aqualad should be black and gay as well and be dating a fat fuck. You know, it's just like nobody wants any of this shit. Heroes tend to fall into the classic archetype more than virtually anything in terms of entertainment value, which means specific gender roles and all that kind of jazz.
Yep.
But no, it's run by, and Jim Lee's the worst fucking thing to ever happen to DC Comics as a editor-in-chief or a president, whatever. He's just let all of this fucking go. He doesn't care. He just wants his paycheck, and then he just wants to go fishing. That's what Jim Lee wants to fucking do. And to put out that fucking thing there to go, oh, have you heard of this thing called manga in 2026 is to be honest with you, fucking embarrassing. So yeah, it's a fucking pain. And manga, you're absolutely right. Manga, if it's not working out, they'll just cancel it and try something different.
Yeah, and Dan Buckley has been around at Marvel forever. CB Cebulski, while is better than Axel Alonso, has been around forever now. And you know who the CCO of Marvel Comics is?
Go on.
Kevin Feige.
Oh, yes. Phage.
Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige.
Matt Walsh. I've been
Matt
looking for that
Walsh.
clip and I can't find it. I need to find it. Kevin Feige.
Kevin Feige. Axel Foley with a 2 Australian says, no Aztec Batman, though. Shocking, right? Yeah, that went down well. Everyone watched that. Not. Max Rowe with a £2 says, absolutely Stony Bridge. Der Schlurp with a €2 says, buy Unk sold? What kind of comics are that? Dooza Pindon with a £5 says, as a lifelong lefty Star Trek fan for 43 years, I just want to say we haven't had a proper Star Trek movie since First Contact or since Voyager. First Star Trek, we haven't had a proper Star Trek movie. Well, what was the final one, dude, from Next Gen? It was Star Trek. I want to say Oblivion, but it's not Oblivion.
No,
it made me want to fucking fall into oblivion. What was the Nemesis? Yeah,
Nemesis.
Star Trek Nemesis is what I mean. It's not as bad as Star Trek Into Darkness, but simply that's because it's got the cast of Next Gen. But it is not a Star Trek film. It is absolute trash. Insurrection is more like a 2-part episode of Next Gen.
Yeah, Tom Hardy is in that. That's so funny.
Very young Tom Hardy as Jean-Luc Picard.
So
clone.
out of all the Star Next Gen movies, First Contact creates a lot of problems, but it's an entertaining movie.
Yeah,
but it creates a lot of problems.
Yeah, causes problems.
Star Trek movie of them all is Insurrection. It's just like a really long, very mid episode.
Yes, a very average 2-parter from what would have been season 9.
yeah.
Of TNG.
Yeah. And I fucking hate Generation. I hate it.
I think there's some good ideas in Generations. There's not good writing in Generations.
No.
At all. They really
fucking hate that movie.
So much of it up. JJK58174 with a 14 month says, what Star Trek would you all consider the last good series? Enterprise was starting to it really was finding its footing when it got cancelled. It was such a shame because Enterprise was getting to be a very entertaining show. Even though I am much kinder on the first 2 seasons than a lot of people are with Enterprise, because I think it did a lot of donkey work. I think it did a lot of world building and stuff like that, and I appreciate that kind of stuff. But seasons 3 and 4, it was really, really kind of hitting its stride
until the end, until that last episode.
Well, we don't talk about that finale. That finale was horrific, but the finale was made because it got cancelled.
Yeah, like 3 and most of 4 are pretty good.
Yeah. Shran was great, man. But that's Thingamajig. He's just fucking baller. Pac-Man with a 5. I do have his Exo 6 1 in 6. Exo 6 1 in 6 in my front room. Pac-Man with a $5 says, did Holly Hunter mistakenly think the show was called Starfleet Academy? Someone should tell her. Apparently she wanted to, according to Gary's review, which is great, she was all into that kind of.
Yeah, well, Disbrew said it on FNT. That was, they let her make that creative choice. I would have stopped her because it's comical. It's distracting, even in a show that's bad.
He's terrible.
I can't wait to see a whole fucking season of that.
2 seasons, my friend. 2.
That's right. Alex Kurtzman was directing the finale on the red carpet. He said, "I'm going in to direct the finale."
Yeah, we're finishing filming for season 2 next week, he said.
Yeah, I can't see it. I think Kurtzman Trek is, I think it is done. I think that's why they rushed Strange New Worlds final season and got these 2 in. I think that part is over.
RJ Memnoch with a 2 Canadian says, "Hey heels and guests, have a good stream." Oh, thank you, dude. With a heart, a cookie, and a steak. I mean, I think we'll probably be fighting each other for who gets what there. Bishop 37 with a £2 says, "R.I.P. Sal Buscema." I mean, that was a long time ago. Oh no, he passed away 4 days ago. I honestly thought he was already gone.
No, oh God, yeah. You know what? I saw his picture. I saw his
amazing.
picture like roll up and it didn't register. Oh yeah, he died on the 23rd. Rest in peace. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, it's getting
Sal,
confused with his,
for me, drew the Hulk that I grew up reading.
Yeah.
So like the Mego Hulk is based on Sal Buscema's Hulk, and that's always been like just my definitive Hulk is Sal Buscema's Hulk. I could hang on. You keep talking. I'll find a comic with it.
Okay. Christy Skyat with a $10 says, "What sort of changes would you make to the bat suit from Dark Knight to Rises to differentiate the films instead of the same suit? I would have liked the chest bat symbol to match the gold utility belt." There are apparently a couple of minor changes, but very, very unnoticeable. I've never liked the way that the symbol was portrayed at all on the second suit that he gets in the Dark Knight and then carries on through to Dark Knight Rises. In actual fact, I would have liked to have seen a completely new suit for the Dark Knight Rises to see the evolution of the sort of return. And but the Dark Knight Rises starts off every kind of wrong with Bruce Wayne just giving up after the Dark Knight. That was just the most retarded bit of writing ever, and it pissed me the fuck off. Michael Steele with the 2 Canadian says, "Growing up, my favorite comic was Sergeant Rock." Cool. Ministry of Wrong Thank with a $5 says, "I want to get into Jeremy Griggs' streams. Which do I start with? CobraCast 199, CobraCast 19-9, or CobraCast 19-9? I would have actually gone for CobraCast 1.99, but that's just me.
9.
Superfly with a $5 says, "Hey Mola, do you think the Stranger Things BTS was released to resolve Netflix of getting accused of studio interference?"
No, I think that was just a lot of people have tried to explain it. I've seen theories that's like they did it to get back at the Duffers, or they did this, did that. Guys, like this is a pretty significant production, the behind the scenes. Like it would have been locked and loaded probably before the season even started releasing, well before even. The Duffers apparently saw it and approved it, so it was just scheduled and it all rolled out. Unfortunately, they're too fucking incompetent to have recognized when watching it how bad it made them look.
Damn, that beautiful, dude. Yeah. What are you giving them? Imperial Fist Stan with a $5. "You need consistency, not just 3 good movies in a row, not with multiple bad movies in between." You do need consistency is key. There's a reason why that's a saying.
I get you, but at the same time, the MCU could weather a lot of bad movies in its prime.
In its prime, not anymore. I mean, that's just it.
Naturally. So, like, if we were to get back to anything like that, it's like, what would it take? Well, you'd have to make like let's say DC got off to a really good start with someone who isn't James Gunn. and they had an amazing Superman, amazing Batman, amazing Wonder Woman, it would be like, ooh, they might have enough momentum now to, survive a bad Green Lantern and a bad The Flash, like that sort of thing.
But that's not what you're looking for, though.
No, of course we don't want that to happen. I'm kind of implying that's kind of what the MCU was. It's like, oh, that one wasn't so good, or that one's not. Oh, but we got this one coming up. Oh, and that one was amazing. It was that kind of thing.
Sele Hibe with a $10 says retcons, multiple writers, activism, no cohesive story, no animation has caused manga to take over. Hit anime skyrockets manga every time. There's no hit manga that hasn't or isn't getting an anime.
That is
because they
really
work in cohesion with each other.
Important thing to point out.
Your mic, Gary, your
sorry.
mic.
What boosted X-Men sales was that 90s cartoon. That created more X-Men fans than the comics. And then they had a toy line and they were working in concert with each other. And that is a great point. There's no Marvel animation to be found of any real significance. Yes, there's the D+ shit, but it doesn't match anything in the comics until X-Men 97 came out. But like DC,
I'm just in an advert for Sydney Sweeney's lingerie.
Okay. Can you show it?
I don't think that'll be appropriate, Gary.
Oh my God. I was talking about one of the worst thing about Netflix buying Warner Brothers is no physical media. And I mean, DC animation has lived in physical media and thrived. And it's a shadow of its former self, but it used to do really well.
Dude, you know when you're putting things like this on the side of your packaging, tear me apart.
This is a smart girl. She's like, I have a window of opportunity here. Right?
Yeah.
I'm only going to be this young and hot for so long. I am going to cash in like a motherfucker, and good for her. And it's not like she's not doing OnlyFans. She's just selling lingerie,
selling lingerie, getting her knockers out in a TV show or a movie every now and again, Damn it, fuck me. Ministry of Wrong Thing with the $2 says Aslav's looking at American floppies. True. John Dingbat with a 17 Danish says Sir Arlon of Penetrate. Bionic Husky with a 14 month says screw comics. Where's my Saints and Sinners 2?
That's a comic.
That'd be. I mean, don't ask me. Nathan Cassidy with a $5 says one reason I can't get into Marvel/DC is the story never ends. I'm not going to get into something that ultimately goes nowhere, unlike manga.
It's kind of a good point, and that's a generational. Like we were used to that, but like that's the other generational thing. It's like no, we want the story to end.
Noel Face with a $5 says if your aim is to make comics to take on manga, you will just become manga and sell more manga. They have to make compelling comics. Clearly, the absolute Batman has hit an audience, but in terms of competing with manga, even it's not even close. It's not even close.
And they've tried to be manga a lot. They made manga versions of Marvel and DC comics. They did the Tsunami line back in the mid 2000s to try to be more like manga, and they couldn't. Didn't sell, didn't catch. Because what they need to be is American comics, but what they used to be, which they're completely incapable of being, because I mean, most of the artists and writers who know how to do that are either aged out or they're just so politically active and lost their fucking minds that they've lost their ability to create. Mark Wade.
The Black Nothing with the $2 is IDW could use the work, DC. IDW could just go out of business.
Yeah, IDW is It's a shell game.
The reason why IDW's in the mess that they're in is they had wonderful IP. Now they don't. There's a reason why. Celia Hebe with the $2 says, to be fair, anime adaptations of Batman have been fire. Aztec Batman, Celia?
But they've done anime like haven't they done they've done anime Spider-Man and was it Iron Man? I think they did. Yeah.
Some Star Wars. Doc Holiday with the $5 says apparently Batman is doing a crossover with Chainsaw Man, which is a manga. Yeah, Chainsaw Man's very popular.
It'll probably be the best-selling Batman book in American comic book in the last 10 years.
Yeah. Spiegel with a 20-month says, I agree with Mauler. That's just a good philosophy in general.
It is.
Oh, I disagree.
Helen M with a £10 says, hi all, Mauler. I saw your movie last week. Really enjoyed it. Will we be getting more from this universe? It was great to meet Drinker. Do you have any idea of dates for the UK meetup yet, Gary?
No.
So more from the. I mean, it's like a one and done. It's not a universe. Is like a. It's not been thought of that way, if you know what I mean. But I mean, never say never on anything, right? So yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Never say never. 6 Eyes with a $10 is Mauler. No one saw Happy Gilmore 2. Rags. People saw it. Mauler. It's a colloquialism. Pepsi Man with a $2 says, you should have mentioned that One Piece used to sell 2 times as much, maybe twice as much. I don't know. I think that's meant to mean.
Well, I think manga sales are actually down and they're still fucking completely dominating comic books.
It's very difficult to criticize something that even if it's twice down, you sell twice as much, still number one.
Well, hey,
as dominating anything the West can.
There's
produce.
a crazy thing about business. There are ups and downs,
peaks and troughs.
There are peaks
hills
and
and valleys.
Hills and valleys.
Sine Wave with a £2 says there's a KFC in Yemen.
There is?
Cool.
It's a good name.
Is it fuck, communism? I don't know.
Calioth with a $10 says manga will change over the next several years as the biggest series are ending. One Piece is in its twilight, wrapping up the series. Watch the replacements and make what the market is spending money on. Spear of Thought with the $10 says I wanted to try out manga, so I got Webtoons app. I selected my preferred genres, went to the main page. No lie, 80% of the manga I saw was gay romance. I deleted that account quick. Okay.
Oh, there's plenty of like debaucherous, plenty of debaucherous manga. Oh, plenty.
Cypher Cola with a €10 says, are you guys planning to play Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown once it releases on February the 18th? Yes. If so, are you going to do a live stream? Yes. Trailer looks great and I reckon it'll be lots of fun. The answer is yes and yes. I want to see what it's like.
Oh, sure.
Null Face with a $5 says gives a whole new meaning to spinner rack full of floppies. Giggity.
I have one right there, right behind my monitor. I have a spinner rack full of floppies.
Nice. NTR Uncle with a $10 says a lot of those manga you mentioned have a massive female audience. I work with the official retailers. I see the clients' names. That soccer manga is 100% female. Comics never accomplished that.
No, and they used to have it, as you know, as everybody knows. They had romance comics, Western comics, and they sold in the millions.
Duza Pinden with a £5 says I'm disabled, and I honestly couldn't give less of a fuck if a character in a piece of media is disabled. I care if the story is good. End of. Which is true, but nowadays it's about representation. You must be seen. You're seen, therefore you must like and buy. It's absolute retarded logic. Walter, the Einstein Frog, with a $10 says, manga publishers are consistently creating new series that are popular and outsell old titles. DC creating a new character that outsells Batman is unthinkable. It is. You can't comprehend that.
No. And they're trapped in this, and it stymies your growth. We're just going to make everything Batman. Yep. All right. Well, so much for Superman, Aquaman, The Flash, Wonder Woman. And listen, Wonder Woman's considered one of the Trinity characters. Her books have never sold that well. Honestly, what's the best Wonder Woman run? George Perez's run?
Perez, yeah.
The one where she gets rapey?
Yeah, that one.
That one.
Yeah.
Woo Ronin Forever with a 22-month. Thank you. Butter Boxhead with a £5 says, do you remember Woolworths? Oh, absolutely. Dude, I worked at Woolworths.
You did? You worked at a Woolworths?
Yes.
We had them a long time ago. When did they stop here in the States?
Back in the mid-90s to early 2000s, actually sold Marvel and DC comics. It's where I bought my first, Woolies. One's Good Times. The Woolworths I worked at, we never did. We sold the British stuff. We never sold the American stuff. But yeah, I worked for Woolworths back in, I don't know. I think I was at school. I was still at school at the time. So I don't know, 16, 17. Part-time job at Woolies. Didn't stay for too long. Jesus Davila with a gifted membership. Thank you, Jesus. Hood Jigsaw with a $5 says, hail. I figure it's been asked, but what's your favorite Nightcrawler comic, either him-centric or otherwise? Thank you all for the constant reprieve. I've never read. So there's
a Nightcrawler miniseries that was drawn by Derek Robertson that I like for solo. That would be my favorite solo work, but everything else would be in
just in
Claremont, Cockrum, Claremont, Byrne, X-Men.
Yeah.
And honestly, I mean, God Loves Man Kills. You know, he's kind of the center of it in the beginning. You know,
KKK took a baby away with a $2. Is belated as birthday post. Congratulations on your Pats. Thank you. Was a riveting game. Oh shit, me pants. No Face with a $10 says, can we talk about the Super Bowl 60 logo? They have on the merch, which uses the trophy as a pen, is to spell the word LIX, word LIX in super gay colors. It ruins 100% of the merch for me. The logo and everything, the colors.
The NFL is fucking gay now. Yeah, it is so gay. The NFL's terrible. It's so easy to quit.
The whole logo is just shite. It looks absolute shite.
And then Bad Bunny and fucking Green Day, the biggest punk. Nothing says punk rock like playing a fucking Super Bowl. Green Day's always sucked. Same fucking 3 chords over and over again. Fuck Green Day.
Take a 610 with a $2 is Mola. That would be pioneers, not pioneers.
Oh.
Kuhaku with a 26 months says, hi, gents. Happy belated birthday, as thank you. Doc Holiday with a $2 says, ignore my previous super chat about Batman. We didn't. We read it out and we went through it. Lost Braves fan with a membership for 26 months. Thank you. Munchlax with a 40 months says, Clownfish TV said recently there are Chang-Chi figures that are $1 at Ollie's. Geeky said it was still too much. Well, it is.
I agree with Geeky. 100%.
Yeah. I mean, it is, though. You know, Steve Williams with a £5 says, can you tell me how Jonathan Frakes has put his name to Starfleet Academy? He directs it.
He needs a paycheck.
He directs some of the episode. Look, Jonathan Frakes. I like Jonathan Frakes.
He's a nice guy.
He's all in with this stuff, guys. You know, he's all in on it.
But I got to meet him with Terry Metalis when we were going to the UK, when I was getting on the plane to read as tweets. we met in an elevator.
In the left.
Yeah. Terry Metalis and Jonathan Frakes were there. I'm like, hey,
hello.
My name is Fred.
My name is some dude.
I'm some guy. Yeah, I'm some dude. I reckon you should do a sponsor eat as many com badges as possible. Get somebody to make lots of com badge cookies, maybe then, but you know. Fantastic Mr. Knox with a 25 Australian says, G'day and hail. Are we going to see the Starfleet Academy being cancelled at this point? No, sir. No, sir. It will do its 2 seasons. I saw Gary's video about Starfleet Academy, and it boggles my mind that what is shown is considered acceptable down to the awful captain. Oh, no, we're going to get both of those seasons.
It is best to present the show as it is. You could just make a video describing the plot without adding any flavor or any opinion, and it would be enough. You would be all, what the fuck?
Yeah. Take 610 with a $2 says Gary Potter and the Half-Blood Alcoholic Prince. Oof. Mrs. Leah Maurice with a 32 months says Chat's mum's getting some new underwear. Fuck yeah.
Is Ryan an alcoholic?
You do be drinking sometimes.
Probably.
You do be drinking. Nullface with a $50 super chatter. Most good TV had to contend with mandatory frequent ad breaks. So having a exciting opener, exciting opener and a strong beginning, middle and end, and possibly cliffhanger were all baked into the production.
Yeah.
Necessity forces creativity.
Every 15-minute break had to be a cliffhanger to keep you around.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For during the commercial.
Rebrai with Rebaira with a 200 Swedish says, hello, Asgari Mora. Please check out my first book, Liquor Street Stories. If it succeeds, I got 4 more books on the way. Love you all. Well, where can you find it?
Yeah.
I take it. Look for Amazon, maybe.
Yep. Probably Amazon.
The Glory of Man with a $5 says, hey, guys, every time I hear Holly Hunter in your reviews, I can't help but think of that's the sound of a tool chest falling down the stairs.
Sound of a tool chest falling down the stairs. She's an Academy Award-winning actress.
I know, from the piano.
Yes, from the piano.
The piano. Piano forte.
Mm-hmm.
Jane Kimiolek with a 9 New Zealand says, I promises to proofread my chats in the future. Dooza Pindon with a £5 says, no. Guinan in season 2 of Picard would have met Picard over a century earlier during the events of Time's Arrow. Yes, that show is so fucking stupid. I didn't watch season. Well, I watched the first episode of season 2 and then I was gone.
It was a long time
Was
ago.
it meant to be a different timeline or not? I don't even know. I don't care. That's a good one. Strong Opinion says R.I.P. Sal Busninger.
Yes.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Damn. Nordstrom with a 50 Serbian dinar, 500 Serbian dinar, says, greetings, gentlemen. Have you seen the trailer for the Darth Maul TV series? No.
I think I did. I don't care.
I'm cautiously optimistic about it, but I think it's going to be good. Anyway, happy belated birthday. Thank you. Nanad Saguljev with a 250 Serbian dinar says, earlier we had several gay characters and there was one we all grew to love, Garak. Why? The script, the writers, the actors, they were better. Garak was just a great character, though. That's just it. It had nothing to do with what people do between the sheets. You need good characters.
Mm-hmm.
Your sexuality is not a character, and that's what's happening today. Race is taken over for character. Fat is a character. Bald's a character. gays are characters. It doesn't work. They have to be relatable people. Hit Gary Daly. No. Became a member on the channel. I will not. I'll hit him with love. Super Suit with a £10 says
I'd rather
the only
have you
question
just hit me.
well, that's what love is, mate. Painful. The only question that needs to be asked of Rachel Leishman is, where is Solo and the Wookiee? Will you guys cover Narnia when it is released? I don't give two shits. Probably going to be an absolute train wreck.
I think it's going to be a train wreck.
I do too. Fucking Aslan is a fucking female.
It's
he's a lion
with a mane.
Lion.
Yes.
There is no female lion. There is a lion and a lioness.
Lioness. Yes.
He's a lion. By definition, he is male. Fucking useless idiots. Oh, but we've been studying a break. No, you're burning money because you're wankers.
And this is Netflix.
Absolute fucking wankers. They don't leave money on the table. They just burn it.
No.
Ryan Bailey with a $10 says, Senpai noticed me. I was the one that pointed out about the Doctor and 7 of 9. Also, you know that hack Filoni will remake the original trilogy to shove Ahsoka in. Dude, Senpai, no offense, Ryan. Senpai did not notice you. It's a well-known fact that Jerry Ryan's tits. Jerry Ryan coming into Voyager saved that fucking show. That was a show on the verge of cancellation. They brought Jerry Ryan in, tight costume, big tits. Boom. Suddenly, there's a bit of a resurgence in viewing figures. I wonder why. Minister Wrong Think with the membership for 32 says, sorry for the late birthday wishes, as looking good for 35. Hey, you can come back. I need some more insults, though, dude. The Black Nothing with a $2 says, as I'm a Dolphins fan, I know suffering. Dude, you do. You do know suffering. I'm sorry. Draven with a $10 says, Gary, the Patriots went 7 years without a Super Bowl appearance. That's an eternity in these parts. It's true.
Fuck up.
And where has your failure led you? Back to me. Imperial Fist Stan with a $5 says, would it help to say that my hometown team is the Falcons? Dad from Pittsburgh, so that gives me an out, thankfully. Penguins look good at least. Falcons can do good shit, you know? They need, if they get their fucking act. Nordstrom with a 200 Serbian dinar says, I played 2 games of High Guard and uninstalled it.
Well,
John Wayne 85 with a $2 says, hey, Morley, American sports ball, am I right?
I love it. If they can get the hoops and the scores, then we can all go home.
If they can hit a touchdown, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, they can.
Hope they get the coins.
If they can load the bases and hit a touchdown.
Yeah.
From the 3-point zone. Yeah. Jane Kimiolek with a 9 New Zealand again says, also personal achievement. Went down from 140 kilos to 119 kilos since November.
Fuck is a kilo? Oh, I know what that is in drugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is, Jane, that's absolutely fantastic. Jesse Diaz with a $2 says, only natural walk about Fallout is the remastered. It looks like stealth drop of remasters of 3 and New Vegas. Simply That Guy with a $5 says, I don't know if you guys have discussed this yet, but what would you guys have done to change Stranger Things 5? Written a good script. Yeah. I mean, yeah, what? Okay, that covers it.
What was that? I don't know if you guys.
What would you guys have done to change Stranger Things 5?
written an entirely different story. Yes.
There you go.
There's not just one little thing that would make it right.
No, that was, oh dear goodness.
It was a complete disaster.
Yeah. Jane Kimiolek with another 9 of New Zealand says, watched The Rip on Netflix. Genuinely enjoyed it. Would recommend. Well, that was on the list as well.
Ooh.
So there you go. There you go. Joe Danger with a $5 says, Wendigoon got permission to premiere the entirety of Apocalypse Now while monetized. Starts at 8 EST today.
It's an interesting world we live in, eh?
Oh. Super Mastermind with a $5 says, Manga vote with mail-in postcards. If a manga is in the bottom 3 of the 20 in the phone book like issue too many times, it's cancelled. Okay. Doozapindant with a £5 says, my issue with Insurrection is how it undermines Data's character progression for the sake of dumb jokes that aren't even funny. There's a lot wrong with it. There's a lot wrong with Insurrection.
There is.
The Smithman 1990 has been a member for 43 months. Smithman, thank you very much indeed. Josh Kelsey with a $10 says, oh, sorry, I didn't realize it was your birthday. Happy birthday. Oh, Josh, you didn't have to. I was mucking around with you, man. You didn't have to put it on a Superman. On a Superman. Hey. Jesus Davila with a $20 says, happy belated birthday, Az. Thank you for all the laughs and entertainment over the years. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Sparta Chris with a $5 says, what if William Shatner as head of Star Trek, Robert Ma Burnett as his VP, and Nerdrotic as supervisor or content stability and continuity? Well, Shatner's way too old, but Robert is a good he's a good person to have in that role as the I wouldn't have any problems with Rob helming Star Trek. Nordstrom with a 500 Serbian dinar says, I read somewhere that Malcolm McDowell said they originally planned for Kirk to be shot in the back by Soren. Kirk deserves so much better. At least we got 765874 unification. A perfect ending.
Yes. God, that was good.
Yes, it was. But the thing was that there's same with Picard as well, by the way. There's always a part of them on the Nexus. Always. So there's always a part of Kirk on the Nexus. There's always a part of Picard on the Nexus.
That's why you should read The Return.
Mad about the Hatter. Well, Mad about Hatter with a membership for 23. Thank you. Snacks with a $2. Says Sydney Sweeney at the Hollywood sign. Fuck yeah. Super Stops with the $5 says, what's worst? Excuse me, what's worse? DEI taking over or AI taking over? Yes.
Yep.
Yes is the answer.
Agreed. Yes.
T.O. Willie with a $10 says, happy birthday, Mr. Oz. Thank you. Appreciate that. Sir Clive Calculator with a £2 says, big knockers. Absolutely. They're my favorites. Simply that guy with a $5 says, speaking of manga, does anyone else find it weird how One Piece entered its final arc last month and no one's talking about it? Like, no one can believe it. Well, I guess they're going to find the One Piece. Maybe. I don't know. Insensitive with a $10 says, if anyone wants to pick up some good Japanese content, I'd recommend the OPM web comic, not the manga. I picked it up recently, and it's leagues better than Transformers Skybound so far. Oh, sure you do. I do. Ooh, that'd be tough words there. Ken Sakai with a $5 says, I'm male, and I love that soccer romance manga, Blue Box. Maybe I'm gay. I also love One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen. Of course, I've been reading old Final Fantasy 2. Nice. Maybe you're gay, maybe you're not. maybe he just likes stuff. Nathan Cassidy with a $5. Maybe. Yeah. Hey, I've got a question. Do you take cock up your ass? If the answer is yes, then you might be gay. Nathan Cassidy with a $5 says, to be fair to anime manga, it's not that there isn't gay shit. It's that they don't create it exclusively at the expense of everything else. There's always going to be gay shit, dude. Marksman at 117B with a $2 says, Webtoons is a woke platform. It pushes certain themes. Albert Netta Retro with a 10 Canadian says, where or when can I see my super chats read from Friday Night Tights last week? Also, just came from Facebook. Word is She-Hulk is back on for Avengers Doomsday. Same actress from the TV show.
Isn't Facebook like hideously unreliable?
Yeah, she's not back. She's not back.
It's not, dude.
She will not be in Avengers Doomsday.
No.
Go to Nerd after the show. Go to Nerderotic Live. I read them last night.
There you go.
Cheers.
Eye vinegar for sale, maybe with a $5 says, see Arlene Pennytree's Penny was on the sword. Unfortunately, now I know where the tree is. Whatever that means.
Mm-hmm.
Texas Sam with a $10 says, watch the AI video of Bilbo's speech in Lord of the Rings. Instead of putting the ring on, he drops his pants and shits himself. No, I don't think I will, actually. I think I'm quite happy with the book and the film on that one. Pre-Dawn Corpses has been a member for 10 months. Pre-Dawn Corpses, thank you. He's gay! He likes the company of men! Imperial Fistan with a $2 says, don't talk about Falcons. You ruined my life. Dude, it was only 28-3. You were only 28-3 up.
Yeah.
With
I'm
what?
surprised you brought that up at all.
With like
nice.
You were only 28-3 up.
You only had it completely in the fucking bag. Like
right at the end of the third quarter, 28-3 up. There was no safer bet.
All you had to do was kill the clock a little bit, you know. Not make any mistakes.
Don't kill yourself.
Yeah.
Greatest Super Bowl of all time. Dragoon 8080 with a $50 super chat. Hello, Az. Some guy, a YouTuber, and Mola, first time dono. Long time listener.
Howdy.
Ooh. As I told my roommate that your birthday this Sunday, he said, you don't look 51. Can't tell if that was meant to be an insult or not. But happy belated Jessica, as thank you. I appreciate that, dude. Hey, it's good either way. Jane Kimolek with a 9 New Zealand again says, super chat is making me realize I need an easier name to pronounce. Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Because
Could you change your name, please?
Every time I've said it differently. Every fucking time. Whimsical with a $5 says, would a well-adapted Batman Beyond live-action movie revigorate WB? I think that's a great idea. I just want to put that out there. I think a live-action Batman Beyond movie is, I don't even know why it's not
made
happening.
For a movie. I think it's 100% made for a movie. Would it reinvigorate Warner Brothers? No, they need more than
But it could really put some interest in another facet of the Batman lore. Because of course, you have Terry McGinnis as Batman, old Bruce Wayne. You've got this great cyberpunk / Blade Runner-esque design. It's something completely different. And I think it would be a great idea. Why this hasn't been proposed with Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne Batman, I'll never fucking know. But also, isn't it strange that Mauler and Cosmonaut both love Buffy and Andor?
Well, he loves Mandalorian as well, and loads of fucking MCU. Phase 4, 5, 6. He likes a lot of stuff.
They both breathe air.
Do you drink water, Morley?
I was going to say, how do you know I breathe air?
Oh, true. He's a Cthulhu.
Who told
god.
you?
You get your nutrients from all the souls you
Yeah.
consume.
Finn with a membership for 25. Thank you, Finn. Scrap Iron with a membership for 19. Thank you, Scrap Iron. Eric with a membership for 67. Thank you, Eric. Yummy Meaty Mup with a $5 says, saw that Gary got the drinker treatment and now someone has taken his voice to do their own videos. Of course, YouTube would do nothing about it. You'll do something about it.
I don't know if they could do something about it.
They can't. Who did? Morley, you're the person to talk to about this, aren't you?
As far as I'm aware, you can. There's definitely a TOS breach of some kind if a channel is cloning you. So you can get them taken down, and I don't think anybody would blame you for taking down someone who's borderline impersonating you.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it at all. I don't mind them taking clips and making a video out of the clips. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. But yeah, cloning my voice, it's weird.
Very weird.
Yeah.
Ken B 5522 with a $5 says Starfleet Academy is doing so well that it appeared on the free Pluto TV Star Trek channel this past weekend.
Wow, good for them.
Good for them. G Calls with a $5 says I'm an Arizona Cardinals. I see as I get confused. I'm an Arizona Cardinals fan. I hate my life.
That's
Also,
the only team that generally has a better beef than the Chargers.
Yeah.
Like that for sure. And they could have won a Super Bowl too.
They could have.
They got real close.
Joe.
Would have been a great story with Kurt Warner. Oh.
Also, I love Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Were scares the crap out of me. The better cast Blood Raven, right? They better cast Blood Raven, right?
Hell yeah.
Vinegar for sale with a $2 says, which king versus Darth Vader? Who wins?
The Witch King.
Sorry, Witch King, right?
Witch King fucking wipes the floor with him.
Depends how his force gets going. We are caught up. So
I was going to say, actually, if you ask a Star Wars favored fan over Lord of the Rings, they might say the reverse exactly, that Darth Vader would destroy him or something. Because Darth Vader could crush a planet with his hand.
A hobbit ended up beating the Witch King. Anyway, Molly, before we go, anything you'd like to plug, sir?
He's a wraith, though. I don't know if the Force would even work on him.
No, not really.
I don't think I do. Oh, a couple more just jumped in. Andrew Twig now with a £5 says, hey guys, happy birthday. As long-time listener, what do you think, what do you guys think of the Henry Cavill Warhammer 40k live action and production? Fingers crossed.
Fingers
What I
crossed.
think. Fingers crossed. I love it to be good. Max London with a £2 says, Gary, please hurry up with the audiobook.
I will. But Star Trek has kind of gotten in the way.
Gary, anything you'd like to plug before we go?
Just released Star Trek video and gonna release another one. And Wonder Man's coming out. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know if I'm doing a Wonder Man video, but yeah. Nooner tomorrow. FNT.
As regards to myself, I don't know if Rip and the Silverback is going to be tomorrow, episode 100 tomorrow, because Eric and I have had an idea and it's going to take probably a couple of weeks to put into place. So we'll see. I'll get back to you on that. But if there isn't, there's definitely going to be a video from myself tomorrow. So don't you guys and gals worry about that. There is a video live right now. I posted it live before this stream, which is up on the channel. Starfleet Academy can't chart on its own streaming platform.
Another Starfleet Academy video?
Yes, sir. All day, every day. All day. Well, as long as the algorithm is fucking rubbing my balls and fucking work in the shaft, then these Starfleet Academy videos will not.
Well, now we're committed. Now we got to do every fucking episode, dude.
Absolutely.
Jesus Christ.
All I'm thinking to myself is it's 8. There's 3 down. There's 5 to go. 3 down, 5 to go. 3 down,
there's
5
10
to go.
episodes of this series.
Fuck!
And they're all an hour long.
At least.
And I'm going to do a supercut at the end when it's all done. It's going to be 3 hours long.
I'm going to cut the things
Got it.
out. I'm going to put
Gotta
all
do a
together. It's gonna be
supercut.
the longest video I've ever put out. Don't care. Massive thank you. Massive thank you to everyone who came to watch today. Mods, thank you so much indeed for giving up your free time.
Did you ask
Everybody,
Mueller what he's doing?
There's a couple more. Dr.
Did I miss
Des.
that? Mueller, did he ask you what you got coming up?
Yes, Moeller went,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
I've got
sorry.
nothing. Yeah. Dr.
That's
Des with a $10 says, hope you're well. I've been showing my dad the DC animated universe, finished Batman, starting Superman. Every episode, he's like, why wasn't this made into a live action? Or why is this better than any movies I've seen? And well, you got to remember that most of them are also based on comics.
Actual comics, yeah.
Actual comics that got fucking written that are better than all of it put together.
Can I mention one more thing?
Of course you can.
A Night of the Seven Kingdoms reviews at 8:45 Central Time with Mahler, Fringy, Shad, Ryan. They're really fun. Sunday night. Check them out.
Sunday night. There you go. Ken Sakai with a $5 says, I don't take cock up the bum. I do put my cock up. Oh, never mind. Guess I'm not gay. Stay safe and sane, y'all. Do you know what? I'm really glad that you put that story to bed. You know, I'm really glad that we got a conclusion to the Ken Sakai potential gay arc on this week's Real BBC. So thank you, man. Everybody who's
He's put it to bed like his boyfriend.
like his twink boyfriend. Everybody who super chatted, remembered, gifted membership. Thank you for supporting the channel. Super Soup with a £2. Gary!
Don't know.
When's the next Harry Potter
We'll keep
stream?
we'll keep you posted.
Keep you posted. We'll be back next week, next month on Gary's channel. Until then, you take care. Goodbye, my lobo.
Adios.